Hello everybody and welcome back to Nush and Doza. How's everyone doing these past few days? Oh my goodness, it's been a while since we've been here, right Nush?
It sure has, Doza.
What are we playing today?
We are playing Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, and we're doing it on New Game Plus, which I don't think everybody knows what New Game Plus means, Doza.
New Game Plus basically means that like the base game got beat and then the next journey was started. So it's basically you start the game over, but you keep all of your stuff and all of your levels, but the game does get harder. Enemies hit harder, they take less damage, and it's just, it's a way, it's one of those ways to like add replayability. I don't know how much it affects the DLC. I feel like we're getting smacked really freaking hard, so, you know.
It is what it is. Let's get into it. And hello, Ninjatron and Kimon first. Globby Glob's here tonight. How are y'all doing?
Good evening. So, let me update y'all.
Kirby is here as well. Hello. And Andrew and Fry. Howdy.
Hey y'all, thanks so much for being here. So we did a little backtracking off stream just to see what we missed, and literally like up some stairs was like this weapon, which is a light greatsword, which is one of the new weapons, and I really like it because it's just gorgeous to use. And then there's this really cool thing where you like literally will hold out the sword. Like, how cool is that? And then you just dive down. Wow, like amazing.
So do you want to show them the map? Because so Doza obviously could not stay away all weekend.
Absolutely not.
So some of the map has been uncovered, but this is kind of similar to how we did Elden Ring the first playthrough, like originally.
Yes.
So it kind of makes the stream a little bit better too, because
it was funny because like I would explore something and then Nush would go immediately back to where I just was at. It was funny.
Yeah, we were kind of backtracking and kind of like running around like not sure what to do. So we figured doing a little prep work to actually do like the fun, exciting boss stuff like here on stream would be good.
So yeah, there's a ghost dragon here. There's a big old gross tree spirit here. I forget what's here, but it's in a cave. And then there's like more stuff down here that we'll probably get to today. And yeah. So, and it also helps that we're doing this and exploring these other areas does make our character a little stronger.
Yeah.
So this is one of the new crosses. We haven't interacted with it yet, or what this item is. Nice. Gadoo tree fragment. That is the main way to get stronger in the DLC.
To get better, to get good.
Carved words coalesce. I abandon here part of my flesh and my body. So that seems what Mikil is doing. Just a bit more flesh.
And Ninjatron's watching 2 Elden Ring streams at the same time. Goated.
Nice.
How ahead are the other people?
Yeah, how ahead are they?
I'm curious, yeah. Andrew said understandable, honestly, and said, speaking of dragon, I found the sleeping dragon.
Well, we haven't seen those. Well, okay, yes.
Because Andrew's still playing the original, right? Like not the DLC?
I don't know, Andrew, are you in the DLC? Because there's a sleeping dragon right here. I mean, I woke it up.
I don't know if it's the same sleeping dragon.
And then we promptly ran away.
Fry's finishing up the Metroid PowerPoint. Can't wait to see it.
That'll be exciting.
That'll be the third Fry the Fish PowerPoint we've received. We got Pikmin, we got Kirby, and this will be Metroid. That's exciting.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let me talk to this NPC to what they say. I don't even know who they are yet.
So Andrew's talking about in the base game. So probably not the same as the DLC. Unless you never know. They could be related.
Oh, the big giant
This is the shadow of the Erdtree.
The big white dragon? That one's sick.
It's the one that doesn't wake up. And hey, Proto, good to see you. It's been a minute.
How's it going? Welcome back.
And Boxboy, welcome back as well. I heard from a friend that has played every Souls game that Shadow of the Erdtree is the hardest thing in the series by a large margin. Do you agree with this, Doza?
I would say so, yes. I think that if you go into this DLC with the wrong mindset, you're going to get slapped around a lot. So the thing that people aren't used to and or don't remember is that the way that you got stronger in Elden Ring wasn't just by purely fighting bosses, it was also exploring to find loot and things to heal yourself with and stuff like that. Well, in this game, in this DLC, I say game because it almost feels it feels so fresh and so new. It could have. Oh wow, what is this?
Deadly poison perfume bottle.
Is this one of the new weapons? Attacks release perfume powder producing deadly poison. Ooh. We don't have the stats for it, but
apparently this is Fry's biggest PowerPoint to date with 30 slides for the 10 games. He's really getting into it.
Oh yeah? Good.
And we're glad you're doing well, Proto. So are we. Just summer started, things are busy, but this DLC came out recently and Doza has been excited for it, and like we're getting into it.
Yeah, let's see what this looks like.
Ew. green, kind of like a Shrek green.
Yeah.
Which did y'all hear? They're making another like Shrek bait, like
pretty though.
Like it's not a Shrek movie, but it's gonna be like based on Donkey. Like, but it's still in the Shrek universe. It's gonna be about him, the dragon, their dragon donkey babies. What do you guys think?
Too?
Yeah, it's gonna be about like Donkey. Like I don't even know if Shrek's gonna make an appearance, but it's probably they're best friends, sort of.
Yeah, they're friends.
But apparently that's in the works with Eddie Murphy, so interesting. Do we want to go? I thought you were gonna go back and beat the dude from last time.
Do you want me to go and beat that immediately?
Yeah,
I can give it a shot.
Let's get hype.
All right, boss. Let's go back to the boss.
The guy, the knight that we were struggling with.
The lady knight.
Yeah.
She's pretty difficult.
It's kind of like the first boss, which it's kind of like the first hardest boss, right?
Well, and to
like
be
at
fair,
the beginning.
To be fair, we only tried it a handful of times.
Right, but what I'm getting at is there was a lot of reports of like people who like Elden Ring's too, or this DLC is too hard. I'm gonna quit right after facing this boss.
This is
so it's kind of
that
funny.
Got people real mad.
Yeah, there's been so many people have been mad like all like week since. I mean, the game released, right? All weekend.
Yeah, I would say so.
So,
they're pretty salty about it.
Yeah, extremely salty. So that's why it's like we're interested to see if Doza's leveling up, exploring, what have you. It's going to help him here.
I hope so. We also changed around our stats and went with more intelligence. So we're even smarter than before.
And I love that for my character.
Yes, she does.
So it's going to be more spells, not necessarily getting up close and personal, so we can be able to like dodge her pretty well, hopefully.
Yeah, there's only like a couple attacks that I'm a little worried about, but you know, we'll see what happens.
You know how like in Hollow Knight for like Pantheon, you have like the rooms where you can like practice? You can't do that in Elden Ring. So Doza's been going to this night and basically practicing, but then dying right before the end. So he hasn't beaten her. He wanted to do that on stream.
I haven't actually had an attempt where it's like, oh yeah, this would have been it. So
we'll
the other
see what
thing that I
happens.
did was I tried to help people with it, but people like in online co-op, I was trying to help people like defeat the boss, but they're like, I feel like these people have never like played without help.
Ed Kessler, thank you so much. Y'all
Thank
got
you.
this. 11-month member. It's almost going to be a year, guys, for a lot of you globby globs that became members at the very beginning of us, you know, getting monetized on YouTube, becoming YouTube partners, and actually opening up the membership. So thank you.
Really appreciate that.
We have so much to do with like only a couple weeks left until our 6th anniversary of Nush and Doza. I'm getting a little nervous that we're not going to get everything done
because
because work's been pretty like crazy as well. We shall see. And Kate, hello, welcome. I don't think they're going to finally explain how a giant dragon and a donkey were able to have children, unless they're just going to say, you know, love does magical things.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
A box boy, also a member for 11 months. Can't stop. Addicted to the shindig. Let's go. These are so cute.
Oh my god, I was hoping this would take longer to get here.
The DLC has a lot of bullshit and badly designed bosses. I don't know if you would call them badly designed or a bunch of BS. Like, I think it's just...
people are bad. It's literal
skill issue. Yeah. Instead of saying people are bad, like, it's just a hard game.
They just want to go straight to the boss and, like, use their overpowered build and then call it a day.
Oh.
And that's just not how you play the DLC.
And Kirby says, like, they're doing a Shrek and a Donkey movie, so 2 separate movies. Shrek's probably going to come first, yeah. Okay. I think Eddie Murphy had, like, another, like, movie that's coming out soon, too. Like, live action that he was a big part of when he was, like, back in the day.
Oh.
I remember he was the one in Coming to America, right? That movie? That was, like, really popular? That was him, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. He was also Dr. Dolittle.
Yes.
Yeah.
I watched...
I feel like he's been around forever.
Oh, jeez. He's been around forever, yeah. He's been in the industry so long.
Yeah, and magic does exist in the Shrek universe. So, like, they could conjure up and say, like, through the magic of love, anything is possible. Chop Poppet says I'm gonna win big. All right, see, look at that. We're already, like, over halfway with her, Rolana, Twin Moon Knights.
Just have her keep chasing.
We actually, over the weekend, we're watching Potato attempt Rolana as well on his stream.
Oh, yes.
different build, different like characters and whatnot, right? So it's always interesting, like how many different ways there are to approach like a singular boss. I think that's why, like, I know Doza loves watching others play Elden Ring. We saw Kessler, we saw Potato, and like anyone else who's streaming or wanting to play Elden Ring. Like, if you stream it, Doza will watch it, even if it's in Discord.
Yeah, true. Oh, I rolled too early. I got stuck in the corner there and I got spooked. But look how far we got.
Yeah.
Only a third left or so. Oh man, I would really love to use those swords. That'd be cool.
He already recorded some of Shrek 5 already. See, we need to catch up. I think I've only seen Shrek 1 and 2. I could have sworn, like, one time we were babysitting Doza's cousin and, like, we watched all the Shrek movies, but, like, I guess not. Because you claim that I haven't.
Mm-hmm. Tell me there's an undodgeable AoE that deals more than half of your health is good design. What undodgeable AoE that deals more than half your health? Is it this boss? Because there's another button besides dodge. It's called jump, and that works. So... I forgot to drink my flask.
Is that gonna mess you up? Oh, you can drink it here. No worries.
I mean, this spell takes a long time to cast, and
look at that. It's pretty though.
Ooh. Okay, we're moving.
She's right there. Don't get cornered, Doza. There's a big open circular room.
Right? There's so much for me to run. There's no reason for me to get stuck.
No. Use the game mechanics the game taught you how to use because it has the mechanics, and now it wants you to use the mechanics.
Yeah, there's so many ways to make this game like way easier. Like there's still summons that like I could use. There's also consumables that I could use. You know, there's crafting extensively. Those are all helpful.
1981 was Eddie Murphy's first movie. We weren't born yet.
That's amazing.
That's crazy. I'm glad he's still like doing stuff. I know he has like a huge family, like a bunch of kiddos. Not as much as Nick Cannon, but no one has as many as Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon going for some kind of record or what? Modern day, of course.
Oh right, because in the back, like in ancient times, I have 100 kids.
Right?
Multiple wives.
I think I can just sidestep those first two and then dodge the second two. I think that's what we're gonna do.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I also realized that I have something equipped that I shouldn't have. Literally, there's a staff that increases the damage of the spells that I'm using, and it's on the other slot. Like, look. Now we do more damage.
Right, I said we weren't born yet. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
you can write that down if you want, but it's false news.
It is false news. You know, there are many services out there, and also DVDs. You can watch old movies, like even today. It's pretty crazy.
Oh, I didn't see the little sign. Never mind. I just saw Nush and Doza are 43 years old. Write that down. I didn't see the little symbol. The symbol didn't show up on my pop-out chat. It only shows up on YouTube, which I think is weird. I digress.
Digress all you'd like. Oh,
Genghis Khan is rolling over in his grave when you said no one has more kids than they can. Well, see, ancient times, you know?
Yeah, that's why I said modern. Exactly that reason.
Fun fact of the day, there from Boxboy, there is a 1 in 200 chance any given person is related to Genghis Khan. It's pretty cool.
Wow.
It could be you.
It could be. Ooh, way too early.
It didn't, so it shows up for me, like, I have 2 places where I look at chat. One where I can scroll easier, and another one where I can just see it for, like,
okay, we gotta run left.
You know, streaming purposes. So it doesn't show up on the streaming purposes one, but it does show on YouTube when I scroll. If that makes sense.
Does it make sense?
I hope so. I don't know. There's even like one where I can see your profile picture is bigger, and the other one it's mostly like so I can focus on the text, so I can read quickly.
She's got a system.
I do have a system. It works for me, sort of.
Off this.
I love our generation, Kessler. I think it's been really fun to grow up as a millennial.
This. Switch to the
also,
others.
like, we're the only one that doesn't have like the name like Gen X, Gen Alpha, Gen what have you.
We have a word.
We
That's
have
pretty
millennial neat. Because we were, you know, the millennium.
Ooh, uh-oh. Let me just heal up. Oh, let me heal.
Hopefully it wasn't like too much of a mess, come on. Like the pens didn't like leak or anything, right? They're just gel pens, so you just had to like put them back in. Because I know you got some paint pens or whatever, since some of those can leak. We have some pens that the kind that you have to like shake to like get it to activate before you use it. I don't know exactly what they're called, but they are different colors, and like those markers like sometimes can leak. It was I don't know, which is unfortunate because it causes a mess. But Rolana is getting close to being defeated, Doza. Like,
yeah,
she is getting really close to you, so you got to keep rolling. Roll those prices back. Isn't that Walmart?
Yeah, that is, but they haven't used that in so long.
It was from the 90s, yeah. Because I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare.
Ooh.
I feel like that's a 90s anthem. Watch, it came out in the 80s. When did I just a kid come out?
Was that the move? I dodged it. It didn't hit me.
I guess that didn't even come out in the 90s. It came out in the early 2000s, but that's still us listening to it. Being Gen Z sucks, not because Boxboy was ungrateful of the circumstances of his time, but because the name Gen Z sucks.
Facts.
So close, Doza. Don't read any messages. Now is not the time.
Oh, what are people saying about me?
No, move. I meant the message in the game because you scrolled over it. Or rolled over it, rather.
Oh, no, I'm out of healing. Oh!
So close.
Okay, we're going to swap
next shot.
Yeah, next shot. We're going to swap some flasks over to healing because I'm way overcompensating with all of the mana flasks I got going on. I really only need, like, what, 4? Let's just shove everything else into health.
Andrew believes.
Thank you.
And Edutron's saying, no, Doza, it's in the future bosses. Rolana is one of the well-designed bosses.
I can't wait to get to it and see what's up. Dodging is not the only way to survive. I think the lion
boss was pretty cool that we've already come across.
Lion boss was amazing, and I helped people with that as well because I missed the music.
Elden Ring actually, like their social accounts, like shared an imagery of like basically the lion boss is like 2 people. Like,
oh yeah, without the cloak and all that.
It's really funny because they like show the imagery of like the design of the boss in like multiple angles, and it's just like they would.
It's really cool. What they're able to just, the design of that is like peak.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
I love this dress.
Thank you. It's got good magic resistance and such.
And it's pretty.
It is pretty. Oh my god.
So this was a dress, if you guys remember a couple of streams ago, it was probably before Elden Ring when I mentioned it. I found a dress. It's more of a kaftan like kind of dress, but like it's one that looks exactly like this. And like, so I could cosplay as my character. I don't have the hat though. I don't know where I'd find a hat like that. But like the dress part of it, the flowiness and everything. And then like I do actually have jewelry, including like the upper like arm like jewelry that she has. Like that's actually a traditional thing, and even in the Indian culture that we actually have pieces that go up there.
Oops.
So I'm like, yeah, this could work for me.
I think it could. I think it would look great. Oh my god, we got so greedy and we got away with it.
The blue spells are very pretty. I just love that she does spells. Magic, it's nice seeing magic more than just a big bonk hitting. Which I feel like that would be harder here too.
Like it is. It's quite difficult. There was a strat that I was cooking up with melee before I decided to switch.
Yeah. And I do tell it like it is. I'm very opinionated and I'll say it.
Yes.
And hello, Liam. It's good to see you. We've been well. How are you doing?
Ooh, I cannot believe we got away with that.
That's okay. True. We can find a witch hat, but I feel like most witches' hats don't come in this like white, snowy kind of thing. Plus, I don't really wear hats. Like, I've actually been a witch for Halloween before, and I purposely, like, I'll take pictures at the beginning of the night with the hat, and then I'll ditch the hat. And then just, like, because I love my hair too much and I think it's a shame to hide it under a hat. I'm also more of like a visor girl when it comes to like actually blocking the sun off my face.
Yeah.
More than a hat, like completely. Because the hats get kind of sweaty too. Maybe it's because I have a lot of hair. Which we are officially getting our haircuts and I'm chopping off quite a bit of it. Not too much, but like, I don't know, maybe 2-3 inches, which is still a big deal for me. On Friday morning. I hope it goes well. I'm actually going back to someone that did my hair back like 2 years ago.
So close.
So I'm like, I think I remember 2 years ago when that went well.
Yeah, it did. I'm hoping for the best.
We shall see. I will never go so bald.
Mixed. No.
But I think my brother and I kind of look alike. My brother is actually bald by choice.
You don't have to use those apps that's like, well, this is what you would look like if you were...
Do you think, like, yeah, exactly, like, I can just look at my brother and be like, this is what I'd look like if I was bald and, like, a man.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's true. If it doesn't go well,
genes are close.
My hair will grow back, but I just get so nervous because then I'm so insecure. Like, I don't know. I get really nervous for only getting a haircut like maybe once or twice a year. Like, this is always like a thing. And my last haircut did not go well. So. I was mad for days and sad, maybe even months.
Oh, that's true.
I think I talked about it on stream. That's what we do here. We talk about life. We play games. We ask about y'all's lives. We talk about movies, food, other things, in case you're wondering. Anything, really.
Oh, I guess I could have cast it there. Oh, no, I can't.
A modern day witch. She don't need that hat. She got skill. That's true. Modern day witches don't wear hats.
They don't have to.
We talk about games and play life. 100. Yes, that's it. Yeah. We beat games and we keep leveling up in life too.
Run left. Dodge.
Keep running. Keep running.
Oh, I forget about this last one. I've gotten hit by it like 3 times. Oh, yo. Okay, sure.
It is my greatest feature, in my personal opinion, Kessler. So yes, thank you. He said I'm positive Nush has amazing hair.
Yeah, she does. I think she's quite a pretty gal, and the hair only makes her even better.
Why
looking.
would you be with me if not, right?
Well, okay, all right.
Spicy take. The layers in the front are shorter than I would like, but I keep saying that's okay, it will grow. Yeah, but it's still sad in the moment, right? Like, even if time, like, you know, it will grow back.
Because you had to let go of something.
I just get nervous.
You're different.
I hope it doesn't get too short. Like, Doza keeps saying I should bring, like, a ruler or something.
I think you should. You should bring one of those little rulers.
But then I think that would, like, stress them out. Like, oh, if we're not exact, she's gonna get upset and not tip or something. I'll still tip regardless. Like, I think you should for things like that. But it depends on how much I like it. Or how much effort and time they put into it.
Right.
Not to get political or anything, but I think my hair is soft, Boxer says. What is your hair care routine? What makes it soft? What products are you using? Tell us more. That's awesome though. We regularly do at least once a week hot hair oil massages to the scalp, the hair, the roots, all of it. So I think that's really like helped us both with our hair journey. I wonder how many other Elden Ring streams like talk about hair while like feeding Rolana. Anybody? No.
Like 0, probably.
It's probably just
oh
us.
My god.
Hardcore gamers talk about other things. Not to say that Doza is not hardcore, but I'm just, you know, the extra bonus. Kind of like New Game Plus. I'm like Nush Plus. Get it? Yeah.
That is kind of what it's like. You're an addition, you know, a benefit, a bonus.
Yeah.
Half of this, really.
Thanks, Doza.
She giggled in her little chair, like, oh my god.
Boxplay with them good genetics. That'll do it. Kate's hair is soft. Mine is just using gloss. Gloss is extra rich conditioner. Nush is the deal. Could you imagine? And yeah, we are our worst critics, but like because you have to look at yourself, you know.
All the dang time. Can you imagine?
I think it'll be okay. I'm putting positive vibes out that Friday morning will go well. And we're kind of taking the morning off from work a little bit, like trying to prep everything, get all the work done Thursday. So Friday we can just go get the haircuts, chill out, and then like send emails still for clients, but not really work too hard on a Friday morning.
Wow, that was close. Oh, I was really hoping that they wouldn't melee.
Doza, do you think I can cosplay as Ronnie?
Yeah, why not? You should totally do it.
Who will you be?
That's a great question.
I haven't like really looked into like Ronnie's outfits or anything. I could. I was mostly just doing the based off of my character that I customized.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Doza can be the Erdtree.
There you go.
That would be so funny. Have we figured out Halloween?
Yep, it's all done.
How are you gonna do the Erdtree?
Just wear a big hat, I guess. That's very vertical.
Like looks like a tree.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, what else am I gonna do?
Andrew's hair is naturally thick, unsure what softness. Thick hair is awesome though. So many people struggle with like, you know, thin hair. I think like having thick hair and being like genetically that like is a blessing.
Right? I'm gonna have to agree with you there, Nush.
Would you be the Erdtree or Shadow of the Erdtree?
Ooh, great question.
Or you could be the Erdtree, I could be your shadow. I don't know.
That's cute.
No one's gonna understand that.
Oh, I had that. That was so my attempt. That was so my attempt.
Doza buying a small tree from a nursery and standing behind it the whole night.
I'm the shadow of
these
the
are
Erdtree.
great ideas.
I'd also have to wear like drapey curtains as well, like sheer. Because there's like
the
if
shimmer.
you look in the sky in this game. Like, can we even see it from here? There's a little outdoor alcove right.
And hey, Lord Comfy Dubstep, how are you doing?
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
We missed you too. I hope your vacation
veil.
to Vegas was well. Hope you had fun in Sin City, right? That's what they call it.
I believe so.
Yeah.
But there is a movie called Sin City. It's pretty good, from what I remember.
I know Comfy started playing Elden Ring since he got back from vacation.
Oh, yes.
Doza noticed immediately and was like, how's it going? Just creeping.
Slide into the DMs. Hey. It's good.
Get 2 of those school play trees, number 3 and 4 specifically costumes, paint one gold and the other black. That would do it. There always is like school plays with a tree in it, huh? Why is that?
I don't know. Somebody's got to be something.
It was fun. That was much fun as it was. I was itching for Elden Ring the whole time. Have you beat Rolana, Twin Moon Knight, the one here?
He probably has.
You think so?
Maybe. Depends on how much time he's had to play. But there was a whole weekend that happened between now and, you know... I don't know exactly when he got back. Leave me alone. Go away. Yeah, you can do that. That's fine.
I mean, Doza personally like made sure a lot of work was done so he could start Elden Ring on the day. And even when we realized it was a day earlier, moved everything around. He gets so much more productive when he has a game like this to look forward to.
It's like life, like life has color again.
He like cleaned up everything. Like he took care of stuff. Like it's crazy. I kind of almost wish there was always Elden Ring like regularly like new content.
Could you imagine?
Yeah. Also, we finally like sent our Joy-Cons in. Like at first it was signing up on the Nintendo's website to like do all the paperwork and all that, but I wrapped it up and we took it out and like it's exciting.
Fingers crossed everything goes well.
Yeah.
Don't choke. Don't choke.
And hey, Anthony, thanks for popping in. We appreciate it. We hope you have a wonderful time visiting with your mom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes! I win. It doesn't matter. I win.
We
high five.
did it. High five. Did the high five come through?
Yeah. We respawn. They don't. That makes us the victor.
Rolana has like she's gone. Huzzah!
Can I get a oh yeah?
Okay, stop. Doza's been saying that like every day, multiple times a day.
But I do it over like the most non-hype things.
And it's just like annoying. But it's funny too at the same time. He's basically a walking meme like person. Oh man. Liam, no worries. I'm really glad that the streams have helped you in such a positive way. We hope things continue to go better for you. Life can be hard, but you've got this. Stay strong, okay?
Yeah, you got this. Hang in there.
Fry's been playing Prime 3, the only Prime game he hasn't played.
I can't believe you haven't played. That's the best one.
You don't know anything. Prime loves to pick up its scenes where the Metroids are left loose. Picture this. You walk through a maze-like corridor with
What does Fry
Metroids-
like to make out with?
What? Prime loves to big up its scenes where the Metroids are
I heard
let
make
loose.
out.
Picture
Goodness.
this. You walk through a maze-like corridor with Metroids lined in glass tanks with a force field holding them back. You find a missile upgrade, but to get to it, you need to turn the power off.
No.
He's like picturing and he's like, no. Cannot compute.
Do not want.
We do think that Fry's been giving us a lot of thoughts about stuff, and like so have others in the community, and like before adding like Mario and Luigi or say like Pikmin and stuff like that, like we should probably do Metroid. That seems to be the consensus of everyone that's provided feedback so far.
Yeah.
So
Good.
we shall see.
Good job, everybody.
And hey Zinc, how are you doing today?
Hello, welcome back. Let's get some fire up in here, huh? We don't get a lot of fire. Which one do I want? Which fire spell?
Marukawa Kirby Maze Mix and Match Bubblegum from Amazon.
The what? The who? The what now?
I can't wait for you to share a picture of it once you get it, because I remember the candy you posted last week with like it looks wild. It's like a moonberry, but like I don't know. I want to try it. I do like candy. I'm realizing more and more.
You should. You should like candy.
But I don't want to like
It's
keep buying
good.
candy, you know.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's some drawbacks.
It's not good for us.
Skidoo? Atlas. Skidoo. Skadoosh.
You know Doza's always down to help Kessler.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pointers, cheering you
Whatever
on.
you need. I'm just really glad that you're open to it.
We almost, like, all weekend, the TV had Elden Ring on.
Yeah.
Whether it was Doza playing and helping others with, like, the Lion Boss and, like, exploring and stuff, or watching potato streams, or, you know, I don't know, it just felt like it was always there. Sometimes even just the Steam, like, menu of Elden Ring was open.
Did you see that? I kicked that thing's ass.
Yeah, you did. But it was weak, so, like, you know.
True. What does this one say? Not...
I mean, that is feedback in itself. Do whatever. Sometimes people say whatever you feel is best, which is great too. But it's nice to have a direction, because like we have over like 150, 200 maybe like games of suggestions from y'all, and it's just trying to like prioritize, especially with like more new stuff coming out that we're looking forward to. But I think we're pretty close to closing out some more series of games that are like, why haven't we finished the last Uncharted? There's no excuse. We really should get that done.
Yeah, they really should.
And then we can move on and add a new series. Life is Strange. There's only one more. Well, now they've announced another one. We should play the last one.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure we will. Ish, assume. Pretty much.
Will sear clean the Erdtree's wanton sin.
What's he saying? Is he saying stuff?
He's saying what Makilla's doing is gonna sear the sin of the Erdtree. So we have to go to somewhere Umbra. Blood must spill. The blood of your fellows, the Erdtree faithful. So we have to kill other tarnished. Is kind of what I'm getting at. Or what I think he's getting at. So if we all want to remember Umbra, which is also synonymous with like the moon. What does she have to say?
My compatriots. They're quite the congregation, from places as far and wide as you can imagine.
I like her
Doubtless
voice.
it all come to blows at first glance. Were it not for the charm kindly Mikula put upon us, this is what allows us to serve together. The work of a living God.
Ask about the
Okay.
horn scent. Oh, it's been a while since we've
Wondering
heard
about
about
the horn
this.
scent, are you? True enough. In any other circumstance, he'd be at our throats.
He's a
Long
bad guy?
ago, Queen Marika commanded Sir Mesmer to purge the Tower folk, a cleansing by fire. It's no
Wow.
wonder the horn scent holds the Erdtree in contempt. That aside, man is by nature a creature of conquest, and in this regard, the Tower folk are no different. They were never saints. They just happened to be on the losing side of a war, but it's still a wretched shame.
What a shame.
Wondering about the horn scent. True enough. Long ago, a cleansing.
Okay.
No wonder.
Dang. All right. So Marika is. She just keeps getting worse the more we learn about her.
Doza shall share a picture of a shiny Umbreon in Discord later.
Oh my god, how did I not even think of that? Why is it so hard for me? You know what it is? I know what it is.
What?
The color palette, ever since Pokemon moved to 3D, has been awful, and it makes me sad. Because if you look at shiny Umbreon, at least in Pokemon Go, it's like a sky blue, like a darker sky blue than the neon blue it's supposed to be. Because you look at Umbreon, you see neon yellow. Shiny is neon sky, like neon blue, sorry. Cyan almost. Reminiscent of a certain glob, perhaps. It should be that color, and it's not, and it upsets me.
But he still has a shiny Umbreon and he's happy.
Yes, I am. And shiny Umbreon, I have it battle for me at a certain league. I'm not gonna like level it up like crazy because it takes an arm and a leg to level up Pokemon in that game.
And come on, the packaging of the Kirby candy looks really cute. I can't wait for you to report back on how it tastes.
Oh, what was that? Yes, please let us know. That just barely is loaded in. Nope, that's not what I wanted.
I was actually randomly like craving cornbread yesterday, so I made some cornbread. It's not even like the right, like, I feel a season for something like cornbread, but that's what we did.
Okay. Cornbread's pretty good.
It's really
and it's really
good.
easy to make.
We actually used coconut oil this time for the first time, and when making it, and it gave it this nice like butteriness without like actual butter, like melted butter and stuff. So it was different but good. I really liked it. And like luckily that's something that we always have the ingredients for, it feels like, so it's easy to whip up when that craving hits. I don't know why it hit. It did. And it was like 10 o'clock last night when I was like, I want cornbread.
Whoa.
And yes, the new Life is Strange game did get announced, so we have to still play True Colors before we can get to that. But like, it's one of those series that we really love. Like, we have so much to say about all of the games. We wrote blog posts about them. We've, you know, maybe
talked at length on stream.
Yeah, we've written scripts for potential videos that we never put out yet. So it's kind of like one of our favorite series that we've played on the channel, but we still haven't gotten to the next one. I think the decision making and the societal issues and everything, like, it's interesting. What are you trying to do? Like,
I killed the guy, and I didn't expect his horse to still be there. I thought his horse would despawn, but I think it's a real horse, not a spirit horse. Although, what's real in the realm of shadow, right?
nothing.
Also, where the heck am I going? I should go up here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where a map fragment's gonna be. And we should probably also look at the map of the crosses that ropey looking dude gave us, because that's gonna help us like find more upgrades. I'm gonna not turn around because I don't want to fight that dude. It's kind of scary. There's no laws against Pokemon. Oh my god. So funny. Alright. What do we got?
More map.
Let's take a look.
Ooh.
There is a big old fort over here.
Some water.
I think what I want to... Oh yeah, lots of water. This is very pretty looking. I don't know what that's gonna be. And then this almost looks like glass, right?
Yeah.
No!
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Looking at a map and can't even be safe that way.
Nothing's chill here. Oh, there's a bunch of them. There's a whole bunch of them. We need to find some distance. Of course, there's a guy on lookout. Nowhere is safe. Let's head to that cathedral-looking thing.
Surely a place of worship is safe.
Right. I'm just gonna be calling for Sanctuary, like in the Quasimodo movie, which is such a good movie, by the way. If y'all haven't seen it, please go watch it. Don't watch the second one. Do yourself a favor.
Doza, take a guess at how many planets Samus has inadvertently blown up in the Metroid games.
No, just kidding.
1,000.
47. What is this? Why did I choose
47 to 1,000.
Flame of Mesmer.
Oh my god. Okay, we're getting invaded.
A Fire Knight. You can do that.
Hopefully he doesn't dodge that. Let's go. Excuse me? That he missed.
Is
Why
he
did it turn
harder than
around?
Rolana? Just kidding. Only 5 over the course of 10 games, actually. Well, I was way off.
How dare you?
1,000. Doza was closer. I don't know. It made it seem like he would have had a lot more, you know? I really don't know much about Metroid or Samus or any of them.
Ooh,
Why
nice.
does this guy have so much?
Ha, idiot.
He little.
No.
I guess size doesn't matter all the time.
It's more about how you use it. Yeah.
I meant
feel like I was
she.
gonna die.
I do know that Samus is a she. I forget.
Samus is a she. Samus is not a robot.
I need to play the game and like
Planescape.
know the
Nice.
story, and then I'll get it in my head.
Okay. I trust you.
I used to think Samus was a robot until I was corrected.
Are there any difficulty settings in the Samus
And then with a
games?
robot, it could be, you know.
Like people used to be like they would say like, oh, Samus could totally beat Master Chief. Robot versus robot.
So Master Chief is a robot?
That's what some people say.
What is Master Chief?
Some guy.
So it's a guy and a girl.
Yeah. But like they both wear full sets of armor,
So you
take place
can't.
in sci-fi universes, and are like
Sure.
basically super soldiers in their own right.
Okay.
And plus, I feel like growing up, people who had Xbox were very... They let you know. They let you know.
Comfy with the Lord chat. Who's your favorite robot, Metroid or Master Chief?
My favorite robot is Claptrap.
Who's Claptrap?
He is a wonderful little whimsical character in Borderlands 2 and other games. I think if and when we play those, Nush, I think you'd like him.
And have a great time eating with your family, Andrew. See you soon.
Hey, this one hurt? See you
Boxer
later.
says, I like how Samus is girl boss without the boss part. It is just like, yeah, she's a woman. She can do this. What about it? Well, that's a nice character.
There's not a lot of emphasis put on her gender in like Smash, so I take it that that's from. Can't help this guy. I
looks
think that's
gross.
from the game. It's those little shrimp a-holes, but like
Curled up and shriveled and dead.
I can't target it as an enemy. So what were people saying? People were saying,
Oh.
first off, item if only I had healing.
My message from like the last
Short
stream has
healing.
actually been
Okay.
appraised quite a bit.
Let's check that. So you can leave messages in this game, right? Other people can see them and they can rate them up or down.
So I said, first off, butterfly.
She's
and
gotten 15 rating. It's our most popular one since the DLC came out.
Yeah.
Every time someone rates your message, you get healed for it in your game. So hopefully, they can do it now so I don't have to worry about the healing that I need to do. It'd be really
Wait.
great.
So Samus is pumped with like 5 different species DNA, so she isn't technically just a girl. What is this
Not
lore?
a girl, not yet a woman. That was a song.
With
back
5
in the
other
day.
DNA species. Hooray.
That's all the words that I know. I don't want to fight these things. They're in the air and that's annoying. I can't fly. Why should they?
Oh, could you imagine if Elden Ring had flying? What sorcery?
I know, right? That'd be
Or if you could
cool.
like fly on one of the birds.
That would be really great. What's the closest thing we've gotten to flying? Stabbing something in the head before it like... No, but then it's just standing on the ground. Yeah, I don't think there's a situation... Aside from being kidnapped by gargoyles or like riding with a giant like crow. That all took place in the first Dark Souls. You may be onto something, Noosh.
More flying needed.
More flying needed. Oh gosh. Gosh.
Gosh, Mickey.
Let's find another Grace. I'm just gonna run through this and Noosh, keep an eye out for anything in one of these tents. Sometimes there's good items.
Or we can just burn it all down.
Oh, there's this thing. We're
Our
leaving.
friend is back.
We're leaving. I don't think there's any items.
Isn't he the same as like the other kind? So
Well,
like you
you
don't
know,
want to take him on?
This one's probably harder.
Okay,
This one's
okay.
probably
Run
like
away.
tuned for if you beat Renala.
Keep running,
Then you
Doza.
fight this thing. I'm seeing if there's any items on the ground. I don't think there is.
Yeah, but he kind of burned down most of the camp.
Yeah, but
so.
I like to. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Comfy says the only time
go
Samus'
this
gender
way.
was an important point in a Metroid game. It was Other M, and that game was Boo Boo, and they disrespected my girl hella. Bad game for real, for real. So is that like?
Is the gameplay bad though?
But is that one of the mainline like Metroid games?
I think so. I want to believe.
I don't know.
so.
I haven't seen Prize
I want to believe
PowerPoint
so
yet.
because it'll make people mad.
I'll learn more soon. Bryce says, yeah, throughout the game, she has many near-death experiences, so out of necessity or forcefully, her DNA has been spliced like 5 times. Oh, so it's a matter of, like, living. Like, that's
Not
why
even
it was added. Not
human
just to make
after all.
her more
What the
powerful. Like,
hell?
it was, like, she needed it. Huh.
If regular bears are this freaking tanky, Can you imagine, like, that thing over there? Do you see that? Ursaluna?
That's a big bear.
Right? Is it Ursaluna?
Yeah, the big bear from Pokemon.
Okay.
With electric attacks for some reason. It never made sense to me.
Sometimes normal...
One of my best
type
Pokemon right
Pokemons
now
can just do
is
stuff.
Ursaluna.
This has a really high combat power.
Yeah.
Let me just hit it and see what happens. I just want to see how much damage I'll do.
I've been doing a lot more PvP, and I'm getting pretty good.
God. Ralva, the great. I think Nush is better than me at Pokemon Go PvP.
Crazy, right?
I'm trying to run away. Leave me alone. I think if it attacks me like that again, Torrent will die.
Ralva, the Great Red Bear.
Yeah, well, it sounds like a book. It sounds like a children's book. You know what I mean?
Where is my children's book about Ralva, the Great Red Bear?
I'd read it.
I would too.
Okay. I think we got away because the health bar's
Does anyone
gone.
remember the show Little Bear?
Yo, I used to think Little Bear and Franklin were in the same universe.
We've had the same conversation a couple weeks ago.
Did we?
You said the same exact thing. I was
'Cause
kind of
it's still
baiting you, and
true.
you said the same exact thing.
It's still true. Who's my favorite Pokemon? Umbreon. Look at that. He's like a parrot, you know?
Actually, correction, it's a shiny Umbreon.
Ring the doorbell, the drool happens. Pavlov. Shiny Umbreon? That's correct.
At the end of the draw, the splicing matters is funny. Not spoiling how or why though, because that would unvague it. Yeah, we'll just go with the splicing matters.
So I wonder if they take the Ben 10 approach. So
The what approach?
The Ben 10 approach. The premise of Ben 10 is that he's this 10-year-old kid who like finds a magic watch, and this watch can turn into like a ton of different aliens. And as he gets better at using it, he discovers more aliens that have their DNA attached to this watch. So
Is this a show?
This is a show that's been rebooted multiple times.
I've never heard of
Insanely
it.
popular. Yeah. So, but the thing is like, there's this plot point, and I'm just gonna freaking spoil it because I do not care.
Well, Kessler said Teenage Ben 10 is better, so I feel it sounds like people know about
Teenage
it.
Ben 10's pretty good too. I thought it was a good natural progression.
Was this on Cartoon Network?
I saw a lot of the original Ben 10 and Teenage Ben 10, and nothing else after that.
And I don't know who Ben 10 is, but I also didn't grow up watching Cartoon Network. I also, like, for a lot of my adolescence, I was in a boarding school with no TV.
Well, Ben 10 gets into real topics like racism.
Are you saying we should watch Ben 10?
No, that's funny though. It's your typical Saturday morning cartoon, like a step up from that. But like, there's this like super race of aliens, but they're all dying out due to inbreeding, because like
Damn.
they don't have the proper like immune systems anymore. So there's like diseases that just very easily wipe them out. What the hell is happening? What was that? What's happening? Somewhere a great rune is broken.
Thanks, Kessler. I
I
appreciate
screw something
that.
up?
You could have told me about all the pop culture know-how. But
so
I do
too
feel like
has
I
a
missed a
powerful
huge chunk of
charm.
pop culture. And like, I'm still catching up. It helps that we stream and you guys bring up stuff and then Doza teaches me things. And for Doza, it's a great treat when we watch stuff from like his childhood, because it's like, I get to experience this all over again through your eyes for the first time. I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So like Ben 10 helps the racist aliens. He beats them up. So they're like, oh, dang it. Guess we'll just die.
And
he's
hey,
like,
Richard.
nah, here's DNA. There, saved. You're saved now. And they're like, dang it. We hate other aliens, but okay, thanks.
Richard also said Ben 10, when he was older, was pretty good. There
yeah.
you go. More people know about it than I thought.
My favorite character is Kevin. Kevin 11. You know, Ben 10, Kevin 11, the whole thing. And Ben's cousin is Gwen, and she learns magic, and also is like a secret half-breed alien.
I'm gonna look up what these people look like.
There's surprisingly a lot of lore that's just, I guess I've just been holding on to.
Yeah, I've never heard of this. I've never seen this in my life.
You've never seen the kid
I've
with
never
the white
seen this.
and the green and the black.
I've seen Danny Phantom, white, green, black.
This is a better show than Danny Phantom.
Okay,
Both
but
the
Danny
kid,
Phantom was
both
on,
the kid and the teen. Yes, Danny Phantom was on Nickelodeon, is on Nickelodeon. Nooch
which I saw
likes.
more Nickelodeon than I did Cartoon Network. I don't know. Danny
Did you get
Phantom's
to
hair
see a
looks
lot
better
of-
than Ben 10's.
Yeah, that's
Anyways.
true. Ben 10 is very much like default me, you know?
I don't think it's default you. Your hair is like
no
a
default
bit...
me, as in the me, as in like Nintendo.
Oh, the me. Gotcha. I thought you were saying like you. I was like, what are you talking about? You look nothing like that.
No, I don't. That is an astute observation, Nush. Thank you so much for clarifying it for everybody.
You're very welcome.
Now we all know that I don't look like Ben 10. And we can all live happy now. Okay, we're in this giant castle, but I kind of want to explore. Not explore. I know where I'm going. But there's another thing I want to do before I get in here, because I think going
Doza
from
10,
one big
I thought
thing...
that's what he meant.
Funny. Is there a number that rhymes with my name? I don't think there is one. I don't think we can make a show about me transforming into aliens. Anyways, I don't think
Kevin
going
doesn't
from one
rhyme
story
with
to the
11,
next. It
does
does.
it?
Kevin 11. Let's
Okay.
go here. We're gonna go
What
to this
was
fort.
Gwen? Gwen 10?
No, Gwen casts spells.
Okay.
Gwen the
Alright.
magician. There you go. That's probably it. I actually don't know. I'm not actually sure, Nush. You got me on that one. Oh, and their grandpa's name Max, and I
So-
think the voice actor is the same as Campbell, which is Solid Snake Metal Gear. It's his like his colonel dude who gives him missions and like talks to him and whatever. I think it's the same.
Also, Fry, I've been reading your messages about the Metroid stuff. So with the PowerPoint, like, I guess we shouldn't read it before we play the games, or should we?
I imagine it has.
As spoilers. Yeah, because like some of it's not even from the games, it's from like the manga. So we shall see. And hey, Midnight Coffee, welcome back.
Welcome back. How's it going? What do we get? Blessed Bone Shard.
Comfy says Shadowkeep is massive, bro. Legit whole stream could be just Shadowkeep in all 30 of its branching pathways. That whole area.
Oh,
So
okay.
Comfy's ahead of you.
All right. Well, I guess there's. Hold up now. There's a grace right there. Let me get that grace, and then we can go back to Shadowkeep.
Maybe saving Shadowkeep for like a Friday or a longer stream would be best.
Yeah. So we're not gonna be streaming super long tonight, Wednesday and all. So we'll save it for Friday. We'll save Shadowkeep for Friday. There's plenty for us to explore between today and tomorrow, I think. Like, I'm just gonna show y'all real quick how beautiful this game gets. So you know how there was like a bridge over here before the castle that we were just at, where we beat the boss? There's a ravine. You can go down this ravine, and if you keep following it, it spits out to like this area, and then I don't know what this red stuff is because this is above the ravine, but down here in this blue, I'm gonna stop moving the camera. Down here in this blue is absolutely gorgeous. And actually, I want to try and see if we can fight this boss.
How do you get to the island?
How do you get to the island? I will show you.
Are we going there now?
We're gonna go there now.
Okay.
So I think I get to the island. Oh wait,
Going good, better than being a
Yeah,
Dark
yeah,
Souls
yeah.
protagonist.
I think we get there here. There's a cave. I'm glad that that you are doing better than a Dark Souls protagonist. Literally, in the first Dark Souls, you are what are you referred to as? Like a cursed one, a cursed one?
Not
Anyways.
a tarnished.
No, this is the
Cerulean.
Cerulean Coast, and it's absolutely gorgeous.
April loves Cerulean. She had a whole phase.
If you're playing the Elden Ring DLC and you need, that's funny. If you're playing the Elden Ring DLC and you need help upgrading your spirit summons, this is the place to do it. There's also another ghost dragon, which we're not going to fight right now. We're going to go towards this marker.
Noted, Fry. Thank you. So we should read up until the spoiler warnings. Put there intentionally.
Oh, I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I was worried that it was just going to be a full-on like lore dump of excitement. And
I'm sure it still is.
I'm sure it still is, yeah.
I don't like those worm thingies.
I just realized that they have little hands, and it's kind
Yeah,
of
the hands
cute.
are cute-ish, but like they just freak me out. There's
Well-
another area though that's actually really creepy.
Yes.
Doza showed it to me before bedtime, and I had like nightmares in my sleep. I don't know why he did this to me. It was over the weekend.
They're like, hey, look
He
at
was like,
this.
"Look at this!" Like I'm already sleepy, trying to fall asleep, and he's like, "Look at this, Nush," and I'm like, "No." Bad
But also
time.
maybe.
It was dark.
I appreciate this will still look.
Well, because like I mean, like yeah, like if your partner, your lover, your best friend's gonna show you something, like I want to see it.
Well, freaking good. I'm glad that you want to see it. I want to show it to you. Here, look. Isn't that something? Yeah.
It's a tunnel. It's a cave.
It's got little baby crabs in it, though.
Do you think we can like ascend through the cave?
I don't remember.
I didn't think so.
Whoa.
Ooh, is that a lobster?
Yeah, that's a lobster. I don't know why it's hanging out with the crabs, but I guess they, settled their differences and they're all one now.
Maybe this is a hint to the lobster Dark Souls game.
We don't know a lot about crabs and lobsters. Like crabs have always
Wait,
been
that was
a thing.
a crab, not a lobster.
This one's a crab.
That's a crab.
There's more than one.
But the game isn't a lobster; it's a crab. Dark Souls.
Correct.
Right.
So,
I got confused.
You see where that like shade-looking thing underneath that tree is? That's where the cave was, and we basically went under the water.
So now how do you get to the island? Like you can walk on the water? Oh,
We're
you're
here.
already there.
We're here.
Oh, it was underneath. Got it.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
So we just need to make haste, so that these guys can't chase us down.
Crab legs are delicious.
Yes, they are. Can we make this?
We
jump?
haven't had any in a while.
No. Oh, it's a
But
little
when
damage.
done correctly, especially with like a really spicy butter, like melted butter with spices, like just like heat intensity like 10.
I'm also a big fan of what do you want to call that? What do you call that? Hold up, I'm gonna put on some different items for a second.
Thingamabobs?
I got 20. Yeah, but like also citrus. I like citrus. Citrus and seafood go really well together, especially when it's
Lemon.
spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
Yuzu.
Oh, yuzu. I have not had enough experience with yuzu. I need more.
The glowing worms make me think of those hand things in Zelda, Wind Waker, and Forbidden Woods that drain your magic for some reason. When I see them, I think about that worm Pokemon that came out. Remember, like probably a year or two ago
what was
now.
its name?
I forget. But it's like the white worm that comes out.
Yeah, that's what I thought of.
Liam, how are you liking Zelda Breath of the Wild DLC? Such a good game. We actually think we liked
There we go.
Breath of the Wild more than Tears of the Kingdom.
There are some aspects.
But there are some stories and characters of Tears of the Kingdom that we also really like. I mean, honestly, we love Zelda. Like, it's hard to choose between them all.
So why don't you?
I don't want to. I'm just trying to, like... At some point, I would like to rank all of the Zelda games once we played them all. Which we have played all the mainline, but there's, more coming out.
Yeah.
More that we still need to experience. I would love to see, to be like, I played every Zelda game, and here's my order.
We'll see what happens in the future. I mean, we're gonna have more Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom style stuff, so...
Oh, if there was, a master's degree that you could get, on Zelda, that'd be fun.
That would be fun.
Comfy said, Breath of the Wild definitely superior to Tears of the Kingdom. I could write a thesis on that topic.
Get started.
Would read.
What am I fighting? I don't even see what I'm fighting.
The only 4 areas in games that have this really creep me out are Moldwood, Depths from Ori, Deepness from Hollow Knight, Floating Islands from Subnautica, and Sunken Frigate from Prime 1.
Oh my gosh.
I guess, I'm not, super scared, but, sometimes, I don't know why this is the case, but if I see something or read something or hear about something before bed, my brain's during your dream or nightmare tonight, you're gonna have some element of this in there. So it's best to keep it lighthearted before going to bed. It's kind of like my mind just wants to keep thinking about that last thing, that I was exposed to.
I understand that. Woo! We did it. One shot. Pretty, but I'm better.
Most scary movies, if we do watch them, are watched during daylight in the morning.
Broad daylight, you can barely see. How a lot of these movies are dark.
Yeah. You still have plenty of time later to do stuff. Ooh, a dancing blade and a dancer's hood. Put that on immediately.
What about this?
Yes, all of it. Let's see the fit.
New fit?
Go for it.
New fit. All of it. We weren't
All
even
of it.
using frost sorcery, so it doesn't matter.
I like how you
We
go to
don't
the
lose
red
it.
cape.
Because I thought that's what it was. Where is it? It's gonna have the little thing. There we go. Oh my gosh, this is
Only
already
creeped out by one
working
area
out.
in a video game. For Boxboy, it was 7-3 and Ultra Kill. At first, I was fine. Then I remember the game is based on the Divine Comedy. Huh. Haven't played that, so I don't know what that's like.
I mean, Dante's Inferno was based off of, Dante's Inferno, so there's that as well.
Ninjatron's bored. Give me something to do.
Play
a video game. Yeah. Oh wow, this is cute.
What do y'all think?
I like it. Very, very pretty. Do a dance. It's the dancer's outfit. Like,
Yeah, I can do a dance.
yeah. Let's see some. Hell yeah. Yeah. Work it, girl.
That's why I love this weapon. It's just so good. Anyways, I think we also got her weapon, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we
Elden
did.
Ring Shadows of the Ballet.
You're right. I can't believe it. We have ballet in this game. So, what is this? Decorative swords ablaze with impassioned red. A pair of weapons made to be wielded in both hands, used by the dancers of Rana, strikes enemies with a dancing assault when executing a strong attack. And then we have Unending Dance, a furious dance formed by a succession of slashing attacks. Hold the button down to sustain the dance for as long as stamina allows. So this is very similar to a boss in Dark Souls 3, where its special ability was like, you keep swinging as long as you have the resources to do so.
Very pretty.
Wow. Very nice.
She should go on America's Got Talent.
I know, right? I think she'd crush it, to be
And
honest.
Liev, I'm glad you're having a fun time with it.
Mm-hmm. Nitron, if you're not having any fun playing video games, you should definitely find something. Just keep trying different things then.
I know, like, you like doing, like, AI projects. Is there something that you've been wanting to try to do in that vein?
Do you want to make,
But
like,
also,
sarcastic
like,
comment,
I
judging
know,
things? Like,
I
that could be fun.
I was
With
gonna
an AI
say,
avatar.
I know Ninjatron, like, just finished
That'd be
school and, like,
cool.
wanted to do nothing for a while, so there's that, too. Just relax, you know?
Relax, watch some favorite shows, catch up on,
Be in a
on some
state of
things that you
nothing.
like, you know?
Talk
Do
about stuff
that.
here. Like, we'll entertain any topic, honestly.
Favorite food? Let's go.
Yes,
I mean, that never gets old.
that's true.
Where can we go now that we've... I think we can just leave this place. I'm going to remove the marker.
No construct in Tears of the Kingdom will ever match the Master Cycle, says Andrew.
That's fair. We didn't really get to spend a lot of time with the Master Cycle, literally like 10 minutes, and then Tears of the Kingdom came out. So
yeah.
we don't have the same kind of attachment. Oh, Nectar Blood Virgin. Let's find out what that is. There's more purple stuff in this DLC. Exceedingly rare. A young shoot heavy with velvety purple nectar, materials for crafting items. Exceedingly rare to find. Said to burgeon forth where the nectar like blood of abandoned Trina pooled. So Trina's another
It's
name
pretty.
for Makilla. And with the whole like slumber and all that, like, I don't know if you remember in the trailer, Nush, but there was this whole area of like shallow water and purple. Like how we have blue here. I'm wondering where that is. I abandon here my doubts and what is that?
Vacillation?
Distillation? Does anyone have a go ahead, Webster
I was gonna
Dictionary?
say bye to Fry because he said bye.
Bye, Fry.
Also, yes, we shall see you on Sunday, or if not before. Which reminds me to let everyone know we are actually going to be doing a bonus stream this weekend with Fry the Fish for Minecraft. We are just basically 2 streams away from finishing, so this one will be, you know, exciting because we're getting close. And then in July we'll be finishing it actually before the Nush and Doza anniversary, so we can kind of like end the Minecraft chapter there.
Yeah.
So we're very looking forward to it. The stream has already been scheduled for the weekend, so go ahead, hit that bell, get the reminder, do what you need to do.
It's gonna be the end of an era.
It really is.
I can't wait.
I look forward to seeing what's in the future for our eras.
Oh god, I thought I was gonna die.
Vacillation means indecisiveness. Doza.
Yeah,
Thank
oh,
you, Midnight
okay.
Coffee.
So Makilla is definitely for sure on what they're doing. Okay. Great conviction. Let's
Too young
make
to
sure
just
we
go
can
and
live
do
this.
nothing. Well, like, I say do nothing. I mean, like, relax. Like, what can you do to relax? Like, watch something, binge something,
Learn to cook a new recipe.
cooking. Yeah, I don't know if cooking's relaxing for everybody though.
It depends. What is this? Okay, yeah, I guess this fully upgrades spirit summons, but we haven't
Like
used
how
it
Ninja
yet.
Charles like can't wait to see the scuff with Fry, and Fry's like, I don't know how close these comments came in, but like I will say the stream is gonna be slightly less scuffed.
We shall see about that.
And Ninja Charles, sometimes we're cooking at 2 a.m.
Yes.
Honestly, we love cooking whenever. We actually made a recipe that we haven't done in a really long time tonight for dinner. It's basically like an egg masala dish It has this really thick like gravy, but it also has like hard-boiled eggs in it, and you like kind of take hard-boiled eggs and you cook them in this like gravy sauce situation. Lots of spices, lots of like aromatics like star anise, cinnamon, cardamom, cloves, what have you. Like it's really, really good. It's simple, like using the most basic ingredients, wood spices of course, but then like it just comes into this like, I don't know, it was really good. And it's so easy, like you would think you could just make it regularly, but like we forget.
We do forget it. It can be difficult remembering. Wow, Nush, what do you think about this place?
It's deep.
Remember when that message happened where it was like some charm was broken or whatever, or removed?
I think it's down here.
It was down here because down here there was a golden wall, I think, put by Mikola, I think is what it said. And I was just gonna be here to like, I was gonna show you guys. It's gone. And now there's a whole another area and I'm scared. We have so many different places we can immediately like get into and it's kind of exciting.
Well, don't be indecisive.
Okay, pick a color.
Red, go back to the bear.
Red, go back to fight the bear. Fight the bear until it dies.
Actually, wait, scroll out really quick.
Huh? Oh my gosh.
The map, like you only have like 2 more. You could probably uncover the map. There's the tree.
There it is. You're right.
So, and then there's just that piece. It feels like you only have 2 more pieces to go.
There's one piece right there.
You want to go get that?
Am I on my way to that?
Oh, the one piece, like the treasure?
Oh yeah, like the treasure. Where am I going if like... Oh, this is the regular map. I'm underground, but like there's no indicator as to like what any of this is.
We'll zoom out again. I think you should go to that piece of the map, like uncover that part at least to the right.
The closest, I mean, we can, let's go here then. I think.
Or did you want to do more boss fight? Like, what are you in the mood for, Doza?
I think there's gonna be a boss here.
We must make a decision.
Or must make haste in making a decision.
Correct. You also want to rewatch Bridgerton, don't you?
Yeah, it's nice to hear all the fancy dialect.
The British accents.
The British
from the Victorian era.
Is that when it's around?
I don't know.
Didn't realize your college was in a video game. I was gonna say coffin. Yeah, Stone, Coffin, and Fisher. That's just how it goes. Fisher like one-shots in Pokemon. Ow.
Especially as someone who almost hit the criteria for it 4 times, it is wild how well Akita hit the mark for it. Inside SOI 7.3 was creepy to me. I missed that, didn't I? Let us go back up. So if you know what the second circle of the 7th layer of Dante's Inferno is, then you know how chilling it is needed to feed blood to the trees.
Oh my gosh. You know, I would have to study back up my high school English to get a reminder.
English?
That's when we covered the Divine Comedy.
Oh, like, right, you went to a Catholic school.
Yeah, but I think it's just one of those things.
I didn't learn about it in high school.
You didn't?
No.
What the heck did you read? Huckleberry Finn?
Probably like medical stuff.
Wow, how exciting. Wow, look at that. It's a
Grey's Anatomy.
Wow, that's a vein. Yep. Cool. So good. What else did you learn about? Hey, 200 cc's of this medicine. See,
I learned a lot of medical
literally
terminology.
Grasping at straws for whatever
Latin.
it is that you did.
I learned a lot of stuff.
I don't doubt that. I really don't. I'm sure it was wonderful and
Biology,
great
chemistry,
and amazing. Yes.
A little math.
Yep. Like how to load a drip feed, probably. Probably
Sure.
learned that. Yeah, I was right. Of course I'm right.
How to draw blood. I learned that in high school.
Yeah, that was low-hanging fruit. I didn't want to just like say that because obviously that's what you did. What else were you
Medical
gonna do?
math was a class.
You know, people go there for a specific reason. People do things for a specific reason, and hopefully, what you're doing coincides with interest. And there's nothing wrong with that, right?
No, of
No
course
judgment. I know I'm sounding snarky AF, but it's simply because it doesn't align with my interests.
What are your interests, Doza?
Not that. I can tell you that.
Fair.
Yeah, it is fair.
You weren't really a fan of school.
School wasn't a fan
Though,
of me.
you know, I've been noticing, like, I don't know why I'm on Teacher Talk or, like, the teachers of TikTok kind of thing, but they do incorporate video games into teaching stuff these days a lot more frequently, and I think that's really cool.
That's pretty great. I think as we have less and less teachers, having a good one just means that much more.
Yeah.
That much
Boxboy,
rarer.
go for it. If you want to explain it here in terms light enough for YouTube, yeah.
Why not?
I'm always
not
down
gonna
to
stop you.
learn.
Don't give up.
In Dante's
Bravery,
Inferno,
but I
the
wanna
second
go
circle
home.
is where souls are tortured and wins and stuff, and it's for the lustful. Because lust is a bad thing, right?
Yeah, it's a bad thing. It's one of the 7 deadly sins. Just casually. Be brave, show no fear.
Not drawing blood. Who doesn't have that interest?
Speaking of blood, I think there's...
I really was
There's
on like
red in
a
that
medical
bowl.
track. I'm glad I gave it up though. I feel
Me
like my
too.
life's better for it.
Yeah, because you met me. And
Yeah.
you probably wouldn't have if you went on that track. Unless you believe in destiny and that we have no control over
Do
our
you
own
believe
lives.
in destiny?
Hell no. I'm destined for greatness so long as I make it.
Happen.
Yeah, make it happen. Yeah.
As long as you make what?
Make greatness
Make
like in
haste.
the lab. Bravery required, jumping required. Why is it always edge? Okay.
Are you gonna try to jump for it?
I don't really have anything that can get me that far. Most weapons, like,
You would
stop
be in the
you.
hospital like Doza's a patient.
Uh-oh.
I mean, San Antonio does have a really good medical system, center, stuff. Oh, you're probably gonna die.
Not if it's scripted.
You didn't die.
I didn't die. But
No
there is a
fall
boss.
damage. Dang.
Yeah, no fall damage hype. Let's go.
I feel like To Kill a Mockingbird, I did do, but it was in middle school, I think.
To kill a mockingbird, did you learn how?
No, reading the book.
There's a book? Is it like an instruction manual?
I remember like the Canterbury
Not
Tales,
engaging
reading
with my
that.
ridiculousness right now.
No, I am. I'm talking to you.
The Canterbury Tales? So is that like about a group of animals and their tales?
You never read the Canterbury Tales? I feel like you'd like it. You like medieval stuff.
Whoa, this dude looks like a dragon. And he's fast. Whoa, he's so fast. We gotta be careful.
I hope you have fun with the window kill game, Ninjatron. Second circle of the 7th layer, the second part of the violence layer being crimes against the self. People who have taken themselves are sent there and turned into trees made of their mutilated. Ooh, bodies making some dark forest where you can hear their screams. That's insane.
Yeah.
Who comes up with this?
Look at that. We didn't even get hit. No hit run. Let's go.
Casper read the
That's pretty
Canterbury
cool.
Tales. Nice.
So what happens in the Canterbury Tales?
I mean, there's
Katana.
tales, like they're different stories.
So is it like an anthology of like a number of
It's a
people?
book.
Okay.
And
let me guess.
it's like a bunch of
read this
stories.
book?
Like it's a bunch of stories about different people, like nobles, clergymen, like things, you know.
Right.
And they're like on a pilgrimage to go to like a shrine, and like it's like different versions based on like who you're talking about, like which class member, which part of society kind of situation. So there's like, you'll have like the knight's tale, you'll have the cook's tale, you'll have the different characters, but they're all doing the same thing, but it's a different perspective, like POV.
Okay. Well, that I do kind of like that, the whole different POV retelling of kind of what would you call that? A literary device? I think you know, I got to bring out the old vocab book.
Yeah. So it's one book with 24 stories, like Kessler said.
Oh, very nice. Yes, a grace. Oh, thank you, such grace. Yes.
So you can see why when the game says to feed it, while a song called Suffering Leaves, the first leaves being going away and the second leaves being trees is off, when that could have very well been me as well, it is unnerving. Yeah, I could see why that was kind of scary.
Let me read something to you and let me know if it resonates on any level with that. I'm literally grasping at straws here, but I'm hoping that there is something. There is a crafting material that has been in Elden Ring, and it's leafy in nature, but so this Arteria leaf, dark red leaves with thick swollen veins, material used for crafting, sealing rare. Faint pulse can be felt in the veins, stirs the blood, providing an enlivening effect. Now in the DLC, there's also this sanguine Amaryllis. Blood flower with meaty petals. Grown by blood fiends in pools of blood. Blood, blood, blood. Perhaps even the fiends admire blood's beauty.
Blood can be pretty. The red.
It is, and there's plenty of. I mean, you got blood rose right here. These literally grow from blood soaked,
blood
like blood soaked
oranges?
soil. Blood oranges, yes. Blood
Yeah.
oranges. Those are also a thing. But yeah, those are some of the things that are like related directly to blood. As
Long
items.
and hard Godfrey the First Elden Lord. What a way to enter stream, Bullseye. How you doing?
Oh yes. I mean, his axe is also a little bit busted. Praise the left. If there's anything that's a hidden wall, I can use this item
Sanguine
to get rid of it.
means blood? Like it's another
Sanguine.
word for blood?
Like
Sanguine?
sanguine, wine, roses, citrus, no, it's fine.
Sangria wine.
That's sangria. It's a Spanish name for a type of wine. It's like a fruity wine. Let me level up one time. Get a nice even 40 mind, and then we're gonna get our vigor up to 60 next, I think. Oh, and let's check one other thing. I want to check to see if the dual swords that we just got earlier, if we can use them with our current stats. Probably not.
So sanguine means blood in Latin, and French
Nope.
sang, in Italian sangu. Man, they really did the research here.
I mean, it's a word that has meant blood for probably hundreds of years at this point.
Latin's one of the oldest languages, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't know when its birthday is. First off edge and then dragon. Is there like 2 ways to go into this place?
Sanskrit's
kinda what
older
that
than
sounds like.
Latin.
Foot of the jagged peak. Another freaking dragon. Oh my gosh. Where are we?
I think Sanskrit's
There we are.
the oldest language, if I'm not
Trying to get
mistaken.
over here. Number 1. Oh, let's clear off this marker. We don't need that anymore. What other markers do we have? I'm gonna double check the main thing to see if we have anything else up here. I've explored some of this, not all of it. There were some things that we needed to grab.
It's also a term used for happy because in medieval times they believed if your blood had enough air, it made you happy.
So they're-
Airy blood.
So would they inject pockets of air into your bloodstream? Because there's this movie called Vertical Limit that came out in the 2000s, and it's about a group of people that want to climb a mountain, but then there's an avalanche, and they get caught in a like a crevice, a ravine of some sort, a trench, and one of them like broke his back, and it all takes place in that little crevice, and it's very stressful because one of the guys is kind of like a bad dude, and he, in the middle of the night, because resources are very limited and they have to go as far as they can, he literally injects air into this guy's bloodstream at night, and the guy is too weak to even to warn anybody that this is happening, and so everyone wakes up and this guy is dead, and it's like, well, I don't know what happened. I guess he just died from his injuries. Oh well. And then they get a bag, and then they fill it with his blood, and then they shoot that out of the ravine, and then it makes a big red splatter, and then they get rescued because you can see red on white.
The things you remember in vivid detail
Well, yeah.
is astonishing.
Yeah, it was on TV, and I spoiled the whole movie to my grandma, so that was fun. I don't want to fight this. I don't want to wake it up.
Well, it is a dead language. It is used very often, like especially in the medical realm, but also in other ways. Like people.
It's heavily used in nomenclature.
Yeah.
I died a little when I said it. I can't tell you why. What the hell is that?
It's actually like the language that we all chose, like my family and stuff chose down here in Texas, because for like our second languages. Aww.
Oh, frick!
He's a poor dude.
He attacked first. Y'all saw. Okay, so we don't need to be attacked.
Oh yeah, and law as
die.
well. In court and law.
Oh,
Lots of
habeas
terms.
corpus. That's Latin.
That's a thing.
That's a Latin for something. And there's a bunch of Latin in that, because Jeopardy always has law questions on it, and it's always some Latin nonsense. I don't want to... Ooh, okay. There's a lot of baddies up here. Not that kind. And more on the ground. I see a big red fiery thing at the end of all this. Some kind of like crucible. But let's see what's inside. Anything cool? Egon's cookbook. We like cooking, right, Nush?
We do love cooking, yes.
One of our passions.
Yes.
This seems like a dragon type of deal. Yep, this is literally a giant ass dragon.
But
Yep.
it's dead.
Grand Altar Dragon Commune. It is dead. And there's all these leaves. We were just talking about this. Relevant. Okay. Let's talk to this person. What do they have to say?
Warrior true, picture yourself feasting upon a dragon's essence, on the throbbing heart of the oldest, vilest dragon of the
What a
world.
looker.
It would be the purest form of communion, the fullest sating of your
Remember
hunger
when,
and your
like,
consummation.
oh, I guess I shouldn't spoil Tears of the Kingdom.
Remember when you eat a dragon? Do we want to devour draconic essence or do not partake?
Do not partake.
Okay.
I don't want to partake, but you can partake if you want.
Okay. I feel like partaking. Hunger knocks. It's right now. I'm starving. What's the downside? Unless we end up looking ugly, that would be a downside.
There you will find Bale, the oldest and vilest.
Bale. We heard that name before, I think. That dude who's like screaming on the ground was like, "Curse you, Bale."
Oh. He was loud.
He was
He needed
loud.
some help.
I think he's still there. Yo, message of praise. Let's go. Placido Sax. That was a lightning dragon in the base Elden Ring. Ancient Dragon's Blessing.
Warrior true.
Ask about Bale.
Bale turned upon the dragon. The foul traitor assailed our master and inflicted a grievous wound, only to make a hasty retreat.
Blaziken.
A sworn enemy of the brood. Since that day, Bale and his bloodline, the Drakes, have served as sacrifices.
That's true. Every time we kill a
for
dragon, we get its heart, and then we can learn more dragon spells.
My lord,
Placido Sax was also the first true Elden Lord, way back in the day,
seek communion.
and he had like 4 heads originally.
Boundless appetite. Feel the euphoria of a dragon's essence taking root in your meager frame.
Wow, she just insulted us in so many different ways.
In a time left
Okay, that's great. Thank you. Examine altar communion with Bale. Yeah, I guess if we kill dragons, we'll get Heart of Bale. There's like multiple. Channels Dread Dragon to roar with a heatwave blast. Channels Dread Dragon to strike with flame. Lightning infused Talon Bone. Wow, this sounds kind of crazy. Ghost Flame Breath. Channels Dragon to spew Ghost Flame Breath. You know what? Why not?
Such a random
We
thought. I
can
wonder
actually
who
offer
designed
coolness.
Combuskin and if it was intentional. It probably was.
Combuskin is disgusting looking.
I prefer Torchic.
Torchic is peak.
It's a cute little chicken.
You cannot improve that little guy's design. You can improve the shiny though. The shiny is just the colors but inverted. Like instead of orange it's yellow, instead of yellow it's orange. I want a little more than that. I like shinies that look a decent bit different but that still makes sense. So not shiny Victory Bell who has purple lips or bluish lips. It's just I don't want to.
Oh, what's that one Pokemon that I caught and you were like, that's a girl because lipstick.
Oh, Wobbuffet.
Yeah, I caught one of those.
And then you also you evolved a Wynot, that was a female Wynot, just to make sure.
Well, not only to make sure, but the other one was better, so I could get rid of this one.
Oh yes. Oh, that was the reason. That's kind of brutal, but okay, I support it. I respect it. Very nice, Noosh. Way to go.
Torchic is sweet. Combuskin is the awkward teen phase. Blaziken looks kind of like he would get demonetized.
There are
So
many.
sad.
There's so many teenage or awkward or teenage phase Pokemon, especially with the 3 evolutions.
Also,
Ooh.
what do you mean by like none of the shinies were intentional? Like they were just like, let's just change the color up a little bit and call it a day. Like
I'm guessing that there was a programming error and they had unintentional palette swaps. Did you know there's actually like I think there's like over 100 different Marios, like Mario Brothers, because like Luigi is just a palette swap of Mario, right? In the first game.
Well, he's a little bit taller, but sure.
Apparently, there's like way more. Well, not in the first one. They're the same.
Oh yeah.
There's like way more different color combinations, and they're just not used. Thrown to inflict damage with anti-dragon effect. Interesting. Okay. So they fought against the dragons with those things back in the day. Half this biome is just this dragon's like freaking skin. I don't want to die. Oh, thank goodness that wasn't too far.
So do you think that other dragon is alive? The one that the guy was screaming about?
I'm guessing. I gotta remember. We gotta find out what his name is. Like, is that Bale, the guy that they're like talking smack about? The Crier? Like, is Crier Bale the traitor of the dragons, or what's the deal? There's another fire flame thingy over there. I hope there's something this way, because it seems very precarious. No item ahead? Are you kidding me? I'm just up here for fun?
So shinies were intentionally added starting Gen 3, but their coloration was just, let's swap the colors until X and Y, where the shiny colors started mattering to their inspiration.
But X and Y is so recent by comparison.
That's kind of wild to think
It really took them that long
about.
to be intentional with it?
Because, yeah, I mean, I guess some of the shinies, like, they don't look good.
Yeah, they don't.
Like, they did just swap color. Like, some of them feel like, yeah, some effort was put into this.
But most don't, though, I feel like. Like,
Yeah.
it feels more like you get lucky
But why
if,
is it
if
so
shiny is
exciting
good
then to
looking.
all of us, like, when we do get a shiny?
Because it's rare. It's like what? What is the chance of encountering a shiny, generally speaking? Is it like 1 in like 4,000-ish? I know some of y'all, multiple of y'all will know the exact number. But there are ways to increase the chances based on different games. Like, there's this one game where, and I don't think you get it till much later, I think it might have been Diamond and Pearl, but you get an item that you can force
Andrew
seeing
knows.
the same...
1 out of 492. Or 4,092.
Yeah, I was close. Wow.
Wow.
That was almost cool. But yeah, like, just because it's rare is rare, that means better. No?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter about what the implications would be if we were to translate that to the real world, because it's a video game. So, like, you can totally base an entire personality around only liking shinies.
I really want a red Gyarados.
See, then we need to play. So, okay. Question for chat. What is the best way to experience Gen 2? Is it Pokemon Crystal? Is it Pokemon Fire Red or Pokemon Leaf Green? Crystal being the the Game Boy Color version of the game, and then Fire Red and Leaf Green being the two versions on, I think, on the DS. What's the best way? Because I kind of want Nush to play through those. I obviously will be helping her. She's not going to be completely left out of the loop on everything, but I think it would be nice to see her get into what is personally my favorite generation of all.
I love your generation.
And there's a red Gyarados in there. So that's the connecting.
why.
That's the connecting thread. If I wasn't clear about that.
No one knew. Just kidding.
Their Game Boy Advance. Uh-oh. Dang.
Never
The passage of time is brutal. Okay, so Crystal or those. Fire Red and Leaf Green are Gen 3. I mean, they came out around Gen 3. Wait, Fire Red and Leaf Green. No, I'm totally wrong. Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Y'all knew what I was talking about. Come on now. Heart Gold and Soul Silver or Crystal. What do we do? That's the real question. For real, no fakey fake. Absolutely true. I'm gonna just beat up on this guy. Oh my god, he has a lot of health. No, dude. I hate these things.
Oh, speaking of Pokemon, there's a current, like, King Charles from the UK. He actually put Pokemon into his speech recently. But he, like, referenced it along with, like, fishing, and he was like, gotta catch them all. And, like, my grandkids would probably, like, know this better. And it was because Japan's royal family is currently, like, visiting.
Very, very cute.
Yeah,
Definitely.
It was funny. I showed it to Doza, and he had, like, no reaction. I was like, hey, look. And he's like, no.
I was like, how did this happen? Oh my god.
A few people chuckled.
Jeez. Okay, we need to get a healing spell. I hate
Look
those
at
things
his
so bad.
face.
I hate them. They're the worst enemy in the game. I can't believe that this is what he summons. Okay. Our gold and soul silver were better than the OG. I ironed out a lot of bugs. How many bug talisman effect has prevented you? Oh, I forgot I had that equipped. Dang it. What bugs were there that were like game breaking? Was there anything like actually super serious? Let's put on this. More defense. We also leveled up a little spirit summons. I want to see what it looks like when we fight this thing.
Remember when they were called pocket monsters and people were like, no, but then they said Pokemon and it was like, yes.
See, it's way more trendy.
Branding.
It sounds cool. It just rolls off the tongue a lot better. Pocket monsters? Monsters? I can't even say it right. It's so wrong.
Also, monsters, like, people don't want to, like, talk about monsters too much.
Monsters bad, not monsters good.
Correct.
Especially when, like,
Children are involved.
Children are involved.
And you want
like,
the parents to buy the stuff.
Like, Harry Potter is all about witchcraft and, like, deviltry and all that. Except when it's, like, about a bunch of 12-year-olds and, like, you know, going to school. Except that it's not, and it is about deviltry and witchcraft because Voldemort exists. Haha! The parents were right all along. I remember how
they're in the
controversial these
Pokeballs,
things
but
were.
then the Pokeballs are in your pocket, aren't they?
The Pokeball. The Pokeballs, the
Pokeballs, the
Pokemon.
Pokemon are in the Pokeballs,
The
and the Pokeballs are
Pokemon.
in your pocket or your backpack or something.
I'm loving the inflection you're taking. Can you do like the whole playthrough of saying it just like that?
Maybe. It
Maybe.
would grow old fast, though, I think.
The only thing that grows old fast are avocados.
I like avocados.
Me too. Oh, I forgot to do a thing. Let me come back to
Pokeballs are on belts, so they are belt monsters.
Belt monsters. That sounds.
It was
I
not
don't know
the
if that
people
sounds
saying
better.
no, it was monsters in my pocket hitting them with copyright in the West.
Is that true?
I actually don't know.
Let's pick up something different. You know what's gonna help us with that
Yeah, it
creepy
is.
thing?
Yes, it is. Exactly. It's true.
Oh, good. You know what's gonna help with that creepy thing that was slapping us? A healing spell.
So then what's Digimon? Like digital monsters?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, you figured it out. You cracked the code.
And then what's Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yu-Gi-Oh is
You don't know.
what
No
is
one does.
Yu-Gi-Oh? Yu-Gi-Oh trading card game.
So it's not monsters.
Do you all know what Yu-Gi-Oh is? What is that? I've only ever known it to be Yu-Gi-Oh! Nush, oh my gosh,
Just
you
a
asked him
name?
the real questions. See, just a name. I can't believe it. The magic has died.
Is there any other mons?
Any other mons?
Digimon, Pokemon.
There probably is, but at that point, it's probably bootlegs.
Oh, Pal World. Right.
Oh, sure. And then there's that one that game that's coming out with the farming and the like a horde of animals to fight big bosses that was in the direct. I don't know what it's gonna be. I'm not gonna play it.
Big yikes. Getting hit by a belt hurts. I'm sorry that you had to go through that.
That sucks. Over here.
Just a name for a trading card game. Okay.
Man, it's so much less magical. I'm using this sword, by the way, because it deals extra damage to the undead. That's why we're
Mance is
fighting
just
those
trying to play his
skeletons.
horn. Like, why are you hurting him? Okay, that guy I can understand you hurting. No! The boat dude is just like, he's just getting hurt in the middle of it all. Oh my gosh, what is he doing?
Ugh.
There's a lot to unpack here.
There is, but I'm using a very basic healing spell to deal with the other thing. Watch, watch, watch. It's gonna die. Boom, dead. Take that. Now I can fight this guy all by myself.
He wasn't hurting you, was he?
He attacked first, probably. Whoa. Oh, where are you going? Hello? Oh, okay, okay. We're good, we're good. Let's buff up again. Yeah! I'm out of stamina. Damn it. I hope he doesn't call another one, because that would suck. Just one more attack like that. I'll do it. I missed! Oh no! I'm gonna choke! I'm gonna choke and die.
Yeah, what Ninjatron said. Doza, he attacked first, probably will not be upheld in the court of law.
Well, good thing the only court of law around here is my sword. Yeah.
In these parts.
In these parts. We win.
Well, don't you have to always, like, Melania's the, like, leader?
She's the leader of her own thing.
Right, but, like, she's the leader of all, you know?
I like to think of that as such. You know, because there's General Radon. Like, he's literally got general in his name. What is he general about? Kicking ass. He'll serve it to anybody.
There's something saying Yu-Gi-Oh! Translates to Game King or King of Games. So if you win, you are King of Games, maybe. I know Kirby says Yu-Gi-Oh! Started without the card game and had Yu-Gi kill people in penalty games. Huh.
So, okay.
I just remember all three of these things being around the same time.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Also has a lot of lore that deals with, like,
The cards were
Egyptian
banned
stuff.
at school.
Just Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards or all cards?
Well, I mean, everyone still did it anyways, but yeah, I just remember like them saying it on the announcements, like Yu-Gi-Oh!
I
don't know why though.
Cards got banned. All cards got banned at my school, and then
Even like playing cards, right? Like regular.
yeah, all just anything that could be potentially used as currency or gambling was banned in one fell swoop. And then the weekend I got my Game Boy Color, that got banned from school. Like, and I was so excited, and maybe it was for the best in hindsight, but I was so sad that I wasn't gonna be able to play this like before class started or after class ended, you know, when you're waiting for your parents to pick you up. Like, it would have been great. I literally didn't take it out. I was a super duper goody two shoes who was scared of the establishment, like hardcore. So I didn't break any rules aside from talking too much. A lot. I got a few detentions, but it was all only because of talking. I literally never cheated.
I mean, I got in trouble for the first time because you were talking to me.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have responded. No, it's mostly I'm an instigator.
You are.
I start a lot of conversations. I don't always get to finish them, unless I get to finish them in, you know, detention. But usually not, because you have to be quiet and you have to, like, what we had to do in detention was not even homework. It was literally just write the thing that you did wrong over and over and over and over again, and then you had to turn that in. So you needed to have so many of that done to leave. And I don't ever remember not finishing the request, but I'm curious what would have happened had I not done it at all. I probably would have gotten another detention, or worse, whatever was next.
How
after
often
that.
were you in detention?
It was all middle school. I probably went to detention like 4 or 5 times.
Dang.
It was all only for talking. And the thing is that the system, what the hell is that?
Not a Lionel.
No. The system in place was... No. It's like a hippo rhino thing. I'm hiding. Can't see me. Yes.
By the way, the NBA draft is going on, and the Spurs got the 4th pick, and they picked
not too
Stefan
bad.
Castle.
Stefan Castle.
I
don't know who that is, but I'm happy for him.
He is 6'6" and 210 pounds, and he's from Connecticut.
Oh, so he's a little guy.
Little? 6'6", 210?
Well, you know,
How is
I've
that
seen
little?
people who are like 7 feet tall.
Oh, that's
How
exciting.
tall was Yao Ming?
That's different.
How tall was Shaq?
I don't have these stats like off the top of my head, but Yao Ming's 7'6".
See? There's a whole nother foot of
Yeah,
man.
but not like Yao Ming's like a different league, you know?
He operates on his own terms. Okay, let's...
Shaq is 7'1" as well.
Dang.
Still, like, these guys are young. Like this guy was born in 2004. They're all babies.
Woo!
Anyways, I'm hoping this helps the Spurs. We can go back to talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Or anything else now. I was waiting to see and like what the draft was looking out for our team today.
I kicked that thing's ass.
You sure did. That was a good
Nush,
job.
mages are so crazy. I can't believe you kept this from me for so long.
You always knew.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I
But
never
you'd
actually.
like to make things harder for yourself.
I never actually done it. Imagine if I had to like slap at that thing with like a stick.
It would have taken much longer.
Well, it helps that I, hit for like over 2,000 per
Do y'all not have detention, Ninjatron? So like, if you get in trouble at school for something, what is your punishment?
Yeah, like, do you have to stay after school for an amount of time?
So that's what
Do you have to-
detention is here, right?
Yeah,
Like
do you
in
have
the
to come to
US.
school on like a non-school day? Are you given chores?
I've never been to detention.
Oh, okay.
I was a good girl.
Well, that's great. That's great. Good for you.
But then again, I was sentenced to boarding school,
Well, at least
which kind of is like you're on 24/7 surveillance.
like 24/7 detention.
It's not really, I don't know.
Did you always have like an adult within like 20 feet of you at all times?
No,
Not 20. Okay, 50 feet.
there was always like someone. I mean, I was not always because I snuck out a couple times.
Oh well. Aside from that, I mean, within adhering the rules.
I guess like they're
Gravekeeper's
supposed to
brain
be.
Pose. Check that out.
There's not any legal form of like punishment.
Consumable.
Possibly went to detention once, and when he got out, they asked if he would do it again, and he said yes because he enjoyed the quiet. That's really wholesome, but also like,
See, at that point, if
it's
they
not
wanted-
punishment to you, so it's not really working on you.
Yeah, but the problem is ethically,
like-
there's an issue of ethics. Because if you want to make it a punishment for him, then you need to make it like
Something he
what?
doesn't like.
Something he doesn't like. And then at that point, like, when are you going from punishing a child to like torturing a child?
Well, remember like the whole concept, like you see it in like shows and movies all the time, like go to your room, like, and it's
the
like
dumbest
really like my
punishment
room's
ever.
like the funnest place for me kind of thing,
Oh, iPad kids lose their freaking minds when their
If you
iPads or
remove
their
it.
phone gets stolen.
Yeah.
Not stolen.
Taken away.
There wasn't there a recent law or something about schools?
And Kirby, I wasn't always good. Like I had some bad times, I guess. But like I didn't want to go to boarding school, so like for the first couple years I kept trying to sneak out, and I was successful a few times. But then like I didn't have my passport or any identification on me, so that was bad.
That sounds terrible.
I mean, it was fine. They found me.
That's locked up.
I wasn't
abroad.
alone. Like
Locked up abroad.
I never left the boarding school by myself. I always had a friend.
A fellow delinquent.
Correct.
Oh, also, we just picked up another spirit
I was-
ash. You know what we can summon? Those birds.
We all
in the
have
beginning.
phases. Like you guys have done bad things, right? And good things.
Yeah, like I'm a multifaceted individual. I'm good and evil. That's what you're getting at, right?
I mean, I'm not evil, but yeah.
Okay, alright. She's only good. Nothing bad. Nothing evil.
I will only throw fists if someone throws a fist at me first.
Jeez. I haven't died in a while.
You die now. How does it feel?
Stupid.
No.
Oh,
Running
Stick
off
America.
of a cliff,
Let's
though.
go. Yeah, fall damage is the ultimate boss. It's something you can never beat. I guess unless you're hacking, and you can just teleport yourself back out. But even then, hackers, traditionally in Souls games, you just knock them off the cliff and then they'll die.
That's the thing about the U.S., though. Like, I don't know if every other country or schools have this problem. The whole bullying thing, like, the fact that, like, after 8 years of bullying, you finally stood up for yourself. Probably not in the best way, because, like, stabbing someone with a pencil. But, like, still, why didn't they do anything about the bullying for 8 years? That's unfortunate.
I think it's way too easy to get away with bullying, and I'm not really sure how to fix that. And I'm 100% against zero tolerance policies and the whole no child left behind. And oh my god, dude, chill out. I'm just trying to get back to my stuff.
So Ninja said you just get yelled at by the teacher, or something more serious, you get sent to the principal. And from then on, if they want to do anything else, they have to call your parents and talk with them. Gotcha. I assume you haven't gotten in, like, trouble for anything extreme to the point where your parents had to be involved. Or you don't have to share. It's the internet. I get it.
My high school charged money to get your phone back if you were caught with it out. Imagine that happening in today's day and age.
I did get into a fist fight in boarding school, and the guy it was a guy too. He threw the first punch, and then so I punched back because I'm not just gonna stand around and take it. I'm gonna defend myself. And I remember having, like, I got sent to the headmaster's office, and they had to wait because of time zones to call my parents. Because, you know, yeah, I'm punished, and they have to let my parents know, like, your kid was in a fight. And it was my first fight ever, so my parents were pretty shook. But I remember, like, they handed the phone to my dad, and, like, he got to talk to me just privately at first. My dad was like, so did you win? And I was like, what? Like, I thought I was about to get in trouble. But he was like, I'm glad you defended yourself. You're going to be punished, obviously, but it won't be, like, just, you know, tell the headmaster what went down and whatnot.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that kid had been bullying me for a while too.
It's such a hopeless feeling knowing that, like, if you retaliate in any way, it doesn't matter the severity of the retaliation. The fact that if you do, you will get the same, or for some reason, sometimes worse punishment than the instigator, the bully who's been torturing you for however long. Like,
yeah,
like it
don't listen.
It doesn't make sense, and it breaks a child's trust in like,
everything, the parents, the teachers, all of it, like
and rules.
Yeah,
because it doesn't make sense. Like, logically speaking, it just doesn't make sense.
I wish they actually, like, instead of just standing up for yourself, like what they tell us, I wish they stood up for us and actually, like, listened when you say, like, hey, this kid is bullying me, and, like, it got to the point where it escalated into a fight, which should have never happened. But yes, I did win. Yeah,
I was getting bullied. It was first grade, and it was in public school, and eventually, after being picked on and shoved around and punched in the arm and having my stuff thrown on the floor, like, after so much of that, I fought back. Like, they pinned me against the wall, and they were a much bigger kid than I, and I fought back, and they started crying, and of course the teacher comes in with, you know, me huffing and puffing, the other kid crying because someone dared to touch him once, and guess who got in trouble? I did. I got in trouble. See, and my mom, like, super duper went to bat for me against the principal. And I finished out the year without being punished. Damn it. The whole zero tolerance thing for like the fighting stuff, like throwing punches and whatnot. Like, what about the zero tolerance for bullying? Like, the verbal stuff hurts just as much. It teaches kids that it's only zero tolerance if you get caught. So be as crafty and as sneaky as you can be when it comes to bullying. Or just be a good, nice person. That's so much harder, though. It's because if you have negative things going on in your life and you have no outlet, it's so much easier to punch down. See, by the time I came back, like, in the middle of high school to the US, that, like, I was very much like, I just wanted to be to myself. I didn't want to be with a bunch of people or anything. Because, like, trust issues. Right. Okay, I died in this direction. And exactly, no one should talk to me like that. I will defend myself. And this was, like, right after Taekwondo, too. I think that's why I won. I didn't have any formal training. I fought a little dirty. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I fought a little kindergarten. Dirty. I was in first grade. First grade, so I was at least a year older than that. I didn't have a lot of fighting experience or places to learn that kind of thing. Kessler said some kid tried to bully me in third grade. I punched them in the face. Just straight for it. I've never punched anyone in the face. I always go for other parts. I'm scared to touch, like, hit the face, because I wouldn't want anyone to hit my face. So, like, you know, I mean, I wouldn't want anyone to hit me anywhere, but, like, a face is so visible. We're gonna use this guy for the first time. Little guy, a little Yoda looking dude. Let's go, let's get it. A fence. I'm very lucky to have all of you as friends now, for sure. It's so great being able to talk about stuff. I like to think, yeah. Helps hash things out too. Okay. I'm glad nothing's serious, Ninjatron. That's good. Oh my god, I just wanted to pick up the item, you a-hole. Oh. In elementary school, one time a girl bit herself and went to the teacher, said I did it, says Midnight Coffee, and I got suspended for nothing. She started high-fiving the other kids after that. Man, I hope she got her. Do you know what she's up to now? Do you guys ever, like, look up people? Like, I hope your life sucks because you're mean to me. I've seen people pop up on Instagram, and I'm like, You little
Remember,
a-hole.
we went to that restaurant once for brunch, and you saw someone who was really mean to you before, but he seems miserable now.
Yes.
He was like waiting outside for his like his wife, girlfriend, I don't know, like, and it was, he just looked so like dreadful.
Well, yeah, I mean, he can't bully people for fun. So, like, what else is he gonna do? He has no value outside of that in his life.
Karma.
Because karma is what is it?
Karma is your best friend.
Karma is, oh god, karma is gonna be
And
the
she
one.
says like karma is a guy on the cheat.
Oh, okay.
Because of like a dude. Apparently, the Kansas City Chiefs and Hallmark are collaborating on a movie that's going to be out this holiday season. It's like loosely based on Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's relationship, and I'm like, what?
Okay, well, who
But
else
the fact
but
that
Hallmark?
an NFL team is collaborating with Hallmark, like, who would have thought?
Me?
Really?
I would have thought.
I don't think that's ever happened before, though. Is it Hallmark or Lifetime? Lifetime's the one who does the more drama. Hallmark's the happy-go-lucky.
Yeah, Hallmark's happy-go-lucky.
Yeah.
All of Lifetime is like a woman killed her husband, and it was a revenge thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cute. Uh-oh.
Death right bird.
Whoa! Dude, get out of the freaking fire. Like, I hear him, like, screaming. Like, ah. I hope we can kill this. Oh, we do so much damage.
I feel like Taylor Swift has always been like around, but I guess with her Eras tour breaking records and constant, like, it's a global tour, one of the best ever, like success wise, and the fact that she's dating, you know, a football player who, like, she was able to boost the economy with like NFL sales and things too. So she's been more on the news lately.
Ooh.
But when I heard about the Hallmark movie thing, I was just like, really?
It's quite funny.
People thought she was going to be in the movie, the Deadpool Wolverine one, right?
Or
something. Or she was going to be in the Marvel Universe as something, but it's not her, it's someone else. There's like a pop singer hero or something. You're so close, and then you died.
I was so close. Come on, little guy. Nope, he died too.
I take it you're not a big Swiftie Midnight Coffee.
24/7. Has it been all of a sudden? I feel like it's been a building thing.
Up,
I feel like ever since. So like some people some celebrities had talked crap about her a while ago. I would say maybe 2016, 17, somewhere around there.
You mean like Kim and Kanye?
I don't know if it was them. Maybe it was them. And then she came out with this Bad Reputation song, and then everyone was talking about her, and they haven't stopped since.
And hey, Blue.
Good evening.
I ain't never seen this stream again. This isn't the ending to Paper Mario. No, this is quite darker. That being said, we did finish Paper Mario and Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Still got to do the pit and the troubles, which we'll get to at some point. I feel like Doza will beat the pit before he beats Pantheon 5.
Well, yeah, I think one's designed to be beaten and the other one isn't.
But it's called the pit.
I'll be fine. It'll be easy.
More into video games and pop culture. That's fair. I feel like Doza and I combined are into quite a lot of things, and we just kind of talk about whatever.
Yeah, we do. It helps that we spend all time together.
24/7, baby.
Yep. So
very rarely are we apart.
Let me heal, let me heal, let me heal.
Doza gets more alone time though, because I sleep more.
That is, yeah. Well, you need more sleep.
Yeah.
What's it doing? Oh my god. That was a grab that might have killed me.
I do like her older stuff more than her more recent stuff too, Box Boy.
Oh.
Our music is kind of all over the place as well.
Our interests?
And our music, everything. It's all over the place. I don't think there's like, I don't like to be put into like a specific, like, this is you, this is all you are. Like you said earlier, we are multifaceted individuals. And together as a couple, man, it gets even crazier.
Yeah, nobody puts me in a box.
Nobody puts Doza in a box.
Nobody.
Let Doza go free.
We're gonna change some stuff around.
Doza
to
does
beat
keep
this.
falling for the frost. I feel like he needs to fight fire.
The frost, I think, is magic, so let's make us a little bit more defensive. And we don't need shortened casting time. We'll go with...
Nobody puts a
multiple
box in
swings.
Doza.
And we're almost never at full health, so let's go for some more stamina regen. And...
Oh, I'm gonna go blow out that
change
candle.
the flask. Oh, yes.
It's been like burning for a long time.
Go ahead. Let's change our Wondrous Flask to not just magic. Let's change this to faith and then boost holy. This is a death bird, so it doesn't like holy, and it definitely doesn't like the weapon that I'm using, which I think does double damage against the undead. I think that's its little gimmick. I didn't mean to ring that bell, but you know, hey, here we are. You, get down from there. I must fight you. Okay, what did you drop? That's so amazing. Smoking stone.
We just
Wasn't
had
that
one
good?
candle like that we lit earlier, like as we were cleaning up after dinner. Sometimes like lighting a candle while cleaning up feels like nice. I forgot to blow it out though before stream, and I realized we've been streaming for almost 2 hours and it's just been on. So I went to go blow it out.
Thanks for blowing it out.
Yeah. Can we put Jack in the Box? I haven't been to Jack in the Box in ages, but I do like their curly fries, or at least I used to. I don't know if they're still good. Probably, right? What's wrong with seasoned curly fries?
Probably nothing. Oh. Feel
And see you later, Midnight Coffee. Thanks for hanging with us.
appreciate it. Okay, get our sword. Oh my god, that does so much damage to him. Oh, it stepped back. Oh my god, completely missed. Stop pecking my face. No, the explosion. Woo!
That's true, Kirby. That's true. When you don't eat burgers, you don't go to burger places. But I do make a lot of like veggie burgers and like tofu burgers and paneer burgers. There's a lot of other types of burgers, like shiitake, like mushroom burgers, portobello burgers. But yeah, fast food places don't necessarily have a lot of options like that. Though, oh, I actually took Doza for the first time to Earth Burger, which is like a vegetarian fast food place. He had never tried it, and I hadn't gone in a couple of years, but apparently it's their like 10th anniversary and they had some specials going on. So we went over the weekend, and Doza actually liked it.
It was pretty good. I liked it a lot. It was a decent approximation, but I didn't try to. I never go into something that's like supposed to be something else, thinking that, oh, if this is not exactly right, then I'm not gonna like it.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate things for like what they are, and I don't really buy up into the hype too much. So
We ended up getting like basically like their Earth Burger, which is again completely vegetarian, but it's called an Earth Burger and it looks like an actual burger. And then we got their fish fillet like vegetarian version, and then their chicken one. So it's not actually meat, but it's supposed to kind of be representative of it. I personally don't like when meat, like when vegetarian, like they're trying to do like that whole imitation meat, but it's vegetarian. I don't like that. I'd rather just like the vegetarian meals like speak for themselves as their own thing rather than trying to be meat.
be something that they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's fine with me too.
But he had never tried Earth Burger, and I was like, you should try it at least once just to get, I wanted Doza's opinion. So we ended up getting just the 3 sandwiches or the burgers, and then like we split them and ate them.
And I'm really glad that we did. We got to try a couple of new things, and it gave me a baseline for what these vegetarian type situations are like.
Making homemade veggie burgers is way better because you know exactly what's going into it. You get to like add the flavors and the spices that you want. Like, yeah.
Yeah, the only thing that I consistently worry about with like the pre-made imitation types vegetarian stuff is just how much salt typically goes into something.
Oh, because like the Beyond Meat ones,
They're so salty.
Yeah, I don't like the salt.
And they're somehow like also really greasy. I don't really know how they manage that, but yeah, we have tried those as well.
And I don't think this is a fast food chain that's like all over Ninja Trump. I know like a few cities here in Texas have it. But the fact that they lasted a decade, like in Texas, is pretty good.
Yeah, the barbecue capital of the world. Take that, Nashville.
Yeah.
I guess I'm headed up that way. But let's just peer over this ledge. Oh.
Yeah, the meat places that sell like veggie burgers or vegetarian things, they're using the same like oil to fry up stuff, or like the same pans. Like they're not using
the same griddle.
Same griddle, same the flippers, spatulas, all that stuff. So it's kind of like defeats the purpose. I don't typically do that.
Imagine a waterfall with nothing behind it. So sad.
I'm glad you checked though.
Yeah, at least there's that.
So where are you headed to now?
Well, I can head in here, or I can head... Are we feeling more cavey or more, like, fortressy?
What are you feeling?
No, I'm asking you.
Well, look at the map. Like, I thought... Did we get that last piece yet, or you got sidetracked?
What piece was I getting?
The map.
Oh, right.
Because we had marked
That's
that.
where we were headed.
Yeah.
We can come back here then, because I need to get that map piece.
There's only 2? I thought there was a couple more locations.
Of Earthburger?
Oh, there's only 2 left? Damn.
Oh, 2 left.
Well, I know
That's a
the
little different.
the one we went to that's in San Antonio, I forget the roads, but the one that we went to has been there for quite a while, because I used to get lunch from there during my first job, like years ago.
I remember... This was not my first job, but I remember getting a lot of which is like a sandwich place.
I went there once, wasn't really impressed.
It's okay. It's like Jimmy John's, if anyone's ever had that.
But you can customize a lot. They give you like this paper that you fill out, and then you hand it to them, and they do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
I don't think we went all the way to Nacogdoches, Kirby. It would be the one like by 410.
I try to not go anywhere, like far.
It wasn't like by 410, right? We took 410 to get there.
Hail, O terror incarnate. Again, I stand afore ye.
I don't really know roads.
Huh.
I'm really bad. Park North. That makes sense. That's the one we went to. And they were good.
What if I shoot this thing?
Is the guy named Elden last name Ring and the horse named Shadow Erdtree? So actually, Blue, Shadow of the Erdtree is the name of the DLC. And
Correct.
the character that we're playing on right now is actually named Patientia.
Is that like some kind of Latin?
Or patient.
Wow.
And as far as like Elden Ring goes, how would you explain that, Doza? Because it's not a guy's name.
No. Elden Ring is a construct. It is a thing that is representative of order, life, and death, and everything being a-okay.
And who made this order?
I'm not exactly sure who made the Elden Ring. I know who shattered it.
Who shattered the order?
America shattered it.
Yep.
And then, like that...
But where did it evolve from? How does society or anywhere have any kind of order? These are the questions I have.
That's a great question. It just depends on who wants power and how they're going to attain getting it. What the... Oh my
Elden
God.
Ring is what Doza's ring to marry Nush is going to be called. You know, funny that you say that. Not my ring, but... So, we've obviously looked at wedding bands and stuff before. There is a ring that Doza liked for him that is very Elden Ring-esque for his wedding band one day.
Yeah.
When we saw it, it was like, this is like straight out of like Soulsborne Elden Ring, like perfect for you. It's a gold band, but like the design of it is just, yes, be the tarnished, do it. So we've had that saved for a while. So it's like you knew what's on our shopping list.
Oh my gosh.
Elden Ring, well, it's not a place, it's a feeling. Comfy says, yes, it is. I summoned John Elden Ring to help me with the boss yesterday. He's a dex build with dual katanas. So that may be someone's name, like
John Elden Ring, yeah, like you get John
Comfy,
Dark Souls.
what's your character's name in Elden Ring? Or I'm sure you have more than one, but like the main one you're doing with the DLC, I guess.
Oh, and you know, that's a good
Because
question.
what was yours name?
I think it was Doza.
Really?
Yeah.
Because we have a couple of different builds. Oh, Comfy, nice.
Oh my god. I'm getting my butt kicked here.
Kirby, if you do try it, let us know what you think. I'm
Yes, please do.
curious to think. Because this is Doza's first time, and I liked his opinions about the place. Our shopping list does contain food, yes. We actually need more garlic powder. Doza added it to our shopping list today. He wrote it on the list.
We just got onion powder the other day, so... Or not
The
the other
other
day,
day,
the
no.
other week.
Like months ago.
Oh. No, I was so close. I'll get it.
You gonna tell Drake what's up, just like Kendrick?
Exactly, yes. I have an idea. I think I'm gonna use a different type of spell. We've been using night spells lately.
Doza, do you use Fiesta Brain Spices like the rest of our family? Nope.
I try not to, just because it's such a familiar taste. I like to make my own variation. If there's a thing and it's like fajita seasoning, I'm gonna make my own fajita seasoning. But it's a great place to start.
Yeah.
We actually
also
bought this big one, and it is that brand, and we're still not done, and it's been years.
We thought like it would be easier to just like buy one, but then like because Doza's again been used to that growing up, but then we ended up making our own. So we'll add more to that stuff too. But typically, like we get spices from like the Indian like stores, and then we sometimes even get like whole spices from the Indian stores and grind it up ourselves to make like our own mix.
Yeah.
And then for like salt, we buy it at like Costco.
We don't make our own
our
salt?
garlic powder too is from Costco, like the Kirkland brand. Like those are the two. So crushed red pepper, garlic powder, and salt we get from Costco.
Yeah.
And then like most everything else, our spices like turmeric and cumin, all that is from the
Aside
Indian
from
store.
the Fiesta brand, I also grew up on Bam, like Emerald. Like he has
Emerald
like a
Lagasse.
chicken seasoning.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
later he just
we don't do
rebranded
that.
an all-purpose seasoning, and it was the same thing.
You grew up on that?
I grew up on that. I very much know that flavor, like, quite well.
We take spice very seriously in this household.
Yes, we do. Okay. This time, let's kick its ass.
Sometimes though, like if we're like in a random place, like small mom and pop shops or whatever, like especially in different cities, we'll go through their things and like pick up something that looks cool or different and like just try it, like smaller brands. That's been fun and adventurous too.
Oops.
And we still have those like seasoned salts that you and Corey gave us that we've used quite a bit as well, which they're really cute. They're in like these little like test tube type situations.
That's
Looks
really
very
nice.
magical. Like every time we take it out, it's like, ooh, measure it out.
Oh, I'm casting with the wrong spell. That's so funny.
Spanish Top Chef on Telemundo. Oh, that's fun. And welcome back, Anthony. I've never seen Top Chef other than in English, but I haven't watched it since like in years actually. But I think it's sad that Padma Lakshmi's not on it anymore.
It is sad.
She was kind of who I watched it for.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. I need to run.
But there's nowhere to go.
There's
Just
not
kidding.
really anywhere to go. Oh, you're right.
He's so close. Do you have any healing or?
I do. That was a bit dicey there. Tail whip. Oh, he's missed.
Or he was just trying to turn around to look at you head first.
Right?
Whack.
Meh.
More. And again. Oh, so close.
So
Get some
good.
distance if you can.
I
Or
think
not.
I can.
You got it? Ooh, ooh, ooh. So close. Just get it. One more hit and you're done.
Oh my god, it's... Oh no! I'm stuck in a casting spell. Yes!
You did it.
I did it. I killed it with Big Rock.
Goodbye, Drake.
Kendrick has got the big W.
Dragon heart.
And Dragon Scale Flesh. Is that... What is that?
It's fleshy.
It is fleshy. It's a consumable. Boosts vigor, stamina, strength, dexterity at the cost of gradual HP loss. Okay. I wonder if that can be negated with like heal over time stuff. But another W under our belt. Let's go. Hell yeah. Been crushing it today. And we're still headed over here, and I hope this is the way. We're going to be going along this curve across
that
this
line.
bridge,
Yep.
and then maybe there's a way down. But we'll see. This is kind of ominous, though. And I don't really like being in a little ravine because it means anything above you can easily get you. Oh, man. We gotta be careful. You post a few images of your...
Premier Arena inspired character in Elden Ring. Here they are.
Really? Let's see. I love the hair. Very nice. And the lips. That's great. And you took your photos in Caelid, which is a wonderful juxtaposition to your character's general vibe. Nice. So glad that you've
Thanks
been
for
really
sharing
getting
them.
into it. I appreciate that a lot. Pink lips are supposed to be represent the pink nose. You know
Yeah,
what?
they
It
need
works.
to improve PS5 like to Discord. I think they're doing something soon. I don't know if it's about video or screenshots though.
Oh, we going so high right now. Where the heck am I? That's
Oh,
where
just
we're
voice
headed.
chat. That's unfortunate. They could do so much more.
They could, but who's gonna work on it? Who makes the money?
Well, PS5 would make more money if they had these capabilities, wouldn't they?
It depends. In order for that to happen, then
Oh,
you have
God.
to have people switch to the PS5 and then use it and buy things on it, right? Which is gonna be a hard sell because we're so late in the cycle. Like we're basically
waiting
waiting
for
for
the
PS6. Like
Do you
no
think
one's
they'll
gonna
do it
be
in the
like,
PS6?
oh boy, they added this. Let me get a PS5. They'll do a PS6 eventually. I just don't know when.
And hey, Mario Kart playlist.
Hey,
Coming
welcome
in
back.
saying, I heard all the consoles are ditching X. Elon has to invent his own console now. What do you mean they're ditching X? Like for like using their social accounts on X and Twitter?
There was an update not too long ago in Blizzard's games.
Uh-huh.
I think that because like they added this update back in like 2012, I want to say, where
Yeah.
you could you could use an item. Do you remember the?
Oh,
do you remember the
ditching
camera?
X support.
Yeah, exactly. You remember the
Okay.
camera item, the selfie
Yeah.
cam? So the selfie cam, I think it had another integration where you could post directly to Twitter.
So that's not a thing anymore.
I don't think that's a thing anymore. And then
I mean,
there
X
was a
is...
recent update with Switch where you can't post to Twitter like we used to. As our way of getting.
Because
We used to
people
get,
are trying to get away from X and Elon and all that.
Yeah.
Jagged Peak Drake. There's more
Is
Drakes.
there
Dang.
is there one that I should help? Or should I just kill both? I don't really know. Let's just kill both.
What if they both decide to hurt you?
They could. They could very easily just be like, hey, stop that.
Do they still have a Facebook button? I don't remember. I don't know.
Oh, we need to fight the other one. No!
I feel like Facebook is still used a lot more than Twitter or X.
Probably, yeah.
Honestly, I'm getting kind of tired of all social media, but then like I can't get tired of it because it's like part of our like income.
It's important.
Like we legit do like social media content curation and management for like
Dude,
clients, and
I'm
it's
helping
like I'm just getting, I guess I'm like fatigued from it all. Having to explain things to people. Like LinkedIn had a huge update or something recently, and like a lot of clients' content like couldn't get posted because of updates and whatnot, and it was a mess. And everyone's trying to compete in the video space, so like if you create videos on YouTube and you're sharing that like on like LinkedIn or Facebook or other places, like they don't want to promote that video because it takes you away from their social platforms. They want you to upload the video directly to LinkedIn or to Facebook, and it's just annoying.
I wish things were getting easier, not harder, when it comes to...
I mean, they're all competing. They're always going to compete. So it's always going to be like, there's always going to be changes. And everyone is at the mercy of like all of these platforms for marketing or for creating or what have you.
What can you do?
We just have to roll with the punches, especially with the line of work we're in.
Yeah, seems that way. I mean, that's kind of what happens when you have communication beholden to a few things.
Yeah.
I like the big rock because it makes the enemies feel like, ouchies, you hit me with a rock, and now I'm gonna lay down for a few seconds. Okay, good. He's not firing that at us. Demi-human, get in there, dude.
Some of our clients have been asking us like, why don't you guys create your own content for like our creative services business? And we're like, because we're busy using all of our time creating for y'all.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not making content for ourselves. Like, obviously they don't know about Nush and Doza, but this has nothing to do with teaching others like how to create content or anything, right? But I'm like, I'm not gonna create content about creating content or management or all that stuff. Like, I'd rather just do the creative stuff and then move on with my life. And luckily, we're very fortunate that we've had plenty of word of mouth, like people, you know, just hearing about us and being able to reach out that way. We've been very lucky that we don't have to really spend or too much time or energy or money on marketing for ourselves.
What the heck? Ow, dude.
You almost died.
I almost died not paying attention. Yes, I guess that's us.
That is you.
What? What is this dude talking about? I think you might have the wrong person in mind. Uh-oh, we're out of magic.
Maybe they want you to make stuff they can send to people cutting you out. I don't know. I think it's more of like, I don't think they're like, they have access to like our website and like our portfolio and stuff like that that they can share with other people, like word of mouth wise. That's how we get most of our clients. But we don't actively like post on social media or anything like for our creative services business.
Yeah, we're not like posting ourselves
No,
for that kind of thing. It's not like, here's 5
and we have
ways
like
to do this.
personal socials, but we haven't used those in years either. They're just kind of there to see friends stuff sometimes if they send things.
Dear friend, grant me this one wish.
Is this the guy that was screaming like forever ago?
My finger, scale the jagged peak, face veil the dread, and when you do, summon me. Summon my soul.
Okay, we can do that.
My limbs are limbs no more. My heart is twice over filled with fear. But a Drake warrior I remain. And my soul yet lies on the mountain.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Proud Drake warrior, scale summon me.
Okie dokie. We'll do that later. What is Doza Cat? Like Doja Cat? No relation.
Okay. I don't think they need a clarification on that.
In case anyone was wondering. Oh man, it's getting kind of epic up in here. More hippity hoppity. Get off my property. So Nush, if there was one thing that you could change about social media, what would it be?
That's a really good question.
Thank you.
I would say, and I know this is going to be unpopular because people love making money, but don't do the whole like pay for more exposure kind of situation. Organic, like posting, organic creating, organic marketing, like I'm all about that. I don't like the whole like I'm gonna pay $20 for a boost for this post or what have you. Like I think it's ridiculous and stupid. Like everyone should be able to post and create and just put it out there into the world and not have to like be fighting algorithms and like paying to be seen more. Anytime like clients like ask like, hey, can I like I want to like LinkedIn just added their new like boosting feature. Before it used to be LinkedIn ads, and there still are ads, but now you can also just boost individual posts similar to Facebook and other places. And they're like, I want to do this, like I want to like get more eyes on it. I was like, we can do it if you want to, like it's your money, you spend it how you'd like, but your organic marketing's still going great. Like why spend more? Like you already have more work than you can handle for like service-based businesses sometimes. Like you're turning away people, yet you want to boost this for more eyes because you want more followers. Like people are so attracted to that like follower number or subscriber number or like, oh, this many people like saw it, which it can be exciting, right? Like even us, like when we like had a sense of, I guess, virality with certain videos and stuff, it is exciting, but that's not going to be consistent to hit virality every single time. Like, you know?
No, I mean, we see so many accounts like,
and
even the ones that are just like their whole thing is about trying to go viral
and paying for things, like paying to be boosted, paying for followers, paying for comments, paying for all of this stuff is just so gross. Like what happened to just, oh, I'm a fan of this or I like this, so I'm gonna like, you know?
Yeah.
I just don't like that. You don't get like anybody who's just creating or starting off, you don't really get a fair chance anymore of just putting your stuff out there and hoping for the best.
I mean, it's been super business-fied, and you know, Elon Musk makes it seem like, I mean, I don't know the financials of Twitter, but he makes it sound like Twitter is just constantly, you know, going bankrupt or something.
Which I mean, it has dropped since he took over.
Well,
he's
yeah,
making it fail.
I mean, like, there's been more introductions of different ways to monetize a social media platform
and
that
you know,
don't really resonate with people.
Mario Kart, you're saying like I checked the Instagram view prices, they're a pretty penny, which is funny because on the flip side, Instagram is one of the worst like payouts for like people who do have millions of followers who like want to try to make money on the platform. Their system sucks. You could get like millions of views and make like less than $1.
But imagine all those people that you're bringing to the platform because your content's so good, and
you're
they get
helping
served
Instagram grow, or
and-
they're not helping you.
Yeah.
And Instagram, Meta, Facebook, like everything. And like, yeah, I guess I want less ads, but like, I don't know.
There's a difference between
organic
ads.
marketing and paid marketing. I don't want someone who's given $1 million to have their stuff be shown in my face. I would rather like things be shown to me that like I'm actually interested in.
There's a definite difference between like selling stuff on a platform, and those are one type of ads, but the other type of ads is like when you try to come off as like just another creator, and it's like a clearly sponsored thing. It's like very clearly a paid ad, and once it's that, it's like, here's an example that I see all the time on YouTube. There's this company called Temu. They also paid like what, $7 million to get lots of ad space in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I see their stuff and they try to emulate that TikTok-y kind of like, you know, better than anything you've ever heard of before kind of ad, with that virality of like sticking the slime like on the side of the screen, you know, so kids will watch. And it's like, this is not it. I'd rather like try to sell me some window panes or something like this. I don't want these curated like just so corporate washed fake content creator ads being constantly promoted in my face.
Whether it's Temu or Temu or what have you, like I see a lot of their ads on TikTok as well, and I'm also annoyed at all the TikTok shop ads that I get now. Like I just want to swipe away, and then sometimes when you swipe, it actually opens to like their page. I'm like, stop it. I just want to scroll on my For You page. Like, I want to see creative content. The people that I follow.
Have you ever had a situation where you're scrolling on short form content and you're scrolling and then like an ad gets served to you, right? And
Yeah.
so, you know, no big deal. You just scroll away. Oh, except the next video needs a second to load, so your video, you're like,
Yeah.
your screen literally bounces back to the ad a few times, and it's like, what the hell? It's like stuck. It's like, this is not an accident. This is not an accident. It's the same way like when Hulu shows ads, their main content will like stutter and buffer, but then the ads are on like their own better super server, so those never fail. Like getting shown. There's no stutter, no loss in resolution. Like
I also think like a lot of creativity is being taken out of marketing these days. Like, you know,
yes,
it's
there's
more
that animation style, the
I don't
flat,
know, it's just
the flat, weird proportion people, the 2D animations. That's everywhere in the corporate world, and it lacks all soul. Like, it's an interesting style, and it has been. Except that now it's like repeated ad nauseum for literally anything.
We've even created some really pretty, like, creative pieces for clients, and they'll be like, can we make this more corporate? I'm like, it's heart-wrenching. It's so heart-wrenching. I'm like, you hired us to make it really creative and like vibrant and out there, and I think we did a really good job. And now you're saying to make it more corporate, which again, we're a service-based, like a creative services business, so like we have to do what the client wants, so we do it, but it's kind of like, like I want to show this, I want to show the beauty, the passion behind things, and they're just like, no, I just want to make money.
Yeah, it doesn't really feel good.
Yeah, that's why we like when we can, especially at this point in our journey, we try to be very selective about who we do work with, because we want to be creative, we want to have fun with it, like we're passionate about this. And we don't want to, like, if someone reaches out and is like, hey, like, I saw you working for, or doing stuff for this YouTube channel, like, I would like you to help with my videos. I want to be exactly like this channel, and I want this many views, this many subscribers. I'm like, bro, who are you? Like, bye. I'm not even going to entertain it.
There have been so many people who have reached out to us and
Just
it's like,
to imitate another
can you
channel.
copy this style? I want my
No,
videos
what is
exactly
your
like this.
style? What is your thing?
It's like I'm not working with a creative. I'm working with a step
who,
up from an AI.
Someone who just wants money. Like, that's it. And like, yes, I know money makes the world go round, and you need money, and people are struggling and all of that jazz. But like, there's a way to organically make money and like be a content creator, do stuff, and you have to have some unique personality or something. Like, I don't know. It's just
Clearly
crazy.
we feel very strongly about this.
We do, and like there's even influencers sometimes that reach out, and like they're creating videos and taking brand deals for things that they don't even care about, that they don't even like. They're just doing it for the money, and I think that's so like not authentic. And I think authenticity is like super important. And I know we're not. I know that one thing for sure, we could make more money if we just took people and like did what they asked, but like it just feels wrong, so we don't. We know what our budget is. We know what we need to like live comfortably enough like for our lifestyle, and it's not always about making the most money. Which we actually saw a thing on the news today, like, you know, the Arizona tea business. The CEO was interviewed, and they've somehow for over decades have kept the cost at 99 cents per like can of Arizona tea, which is quite popular. Like, they have so many different flavors and stuff, and it's still 99 cents today. What was really interesting, though, is the CEO was saying it's a very family-style business. They even have, like, a 2-hour lunch meeting with everybody, like, every day just to, like, check in. And, like, it's family-style, like, eating and whatnot. But the thing that was very important, the guy said, like, he was like, we have no debt. We're completely, like, self-funded. We're working, like, clockwork. Like, things are happening. Like, yeah, sure, we could raise the prices to make money, but why? Like, the consumers, like the product. They like the cost. They like how it is, and no one's hurting. So why change it? Like, it's nice to see people like who are running really successful businesses that aren't just greedy about money.
It's really rare, though.
It is super rare.
I think it's a dying breed of people, because everything's being corporatized, and it's like, it's not enough to make a ton of money. You have to make all the money.
Yeah, and not to say that he's never going to raise the prices, but for now, it's been working for them, and they've been going great. I think that's amazing. And their marketing's great. Their designs are beautiful. The cans, everything. Like, he went into detail about it.
They're different than everything else that's on the shelf.
Exactly. And like, his competitors have like higher prices, but he's like, meh. Like, the way he talked about it was so inspirational.
Yeah. Little intermission. seems that we didn't get to this.
We're over here now.
We're here. We're at the top of a peak.
That's fine.
And we're gonna, I guess, fight another boss. But I want to use up some of what we bought so far, or I want to use up some of the runes that we've got because we don't have enough to level. Maybe we do. Maybe I need to hit up a nostalgic place real quick, which is not the one that I'm literally at right now.
When you say that way, Kirby, like the original, like what they said, like if Circle K is deciding to, you know, do their own branded cans with 99 cents removed, then that's on them, right? But like the CEO of Arizona Tea isn't trying to tell like everybody like what they have to price it at. People also upsell so they can make a profit themselves, you know?
I imagine they do a lot of that. That's probably why, I mean, I don't know if it still is the case, but for such a long time, I remember seeing these Arizona iced teas with the price printed on the can.
Yeah.
So to like help, you know, curb some of that.
Apparently you can order cans with it removed is what Kirby's saying, which, I mean, I don't know everything,
really?
But I thought like the fact that it is typically 99 cents, or like depending on where you get it, I guess.
There are still people out there trying to do
good if they can help it. Yeah.
You know what kind of feels the opposite? Is this still around? Have y'all heard of, comes in a blue can, like a soda can. It's called Brisk.
I remember Brisk, but I never had it.
Yeah, it was.
I never tried it.
It's very artificial tasting, but as a kid I liked it.
I didn't really do much like iced tea or like canned tea. I think I was very much like chai, like hot, like you make it with the tea leaves yourself kind of thing, matcha.
That makes sense.
Yeah. That's Brisk, baby. Mario Kart knows what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's the one. I remember having it before a soccer game during school, or like I had it right after school, right before a soccer game, because it was insanely hot, and my school's soccer field, I guess if you want to call it that, was basically just hard, dry dirt with cracks. So it looked, everything felt parched about this. Everything looked parched about it. And so what I did was I bought a can at a nearby vending machine and I chugged it. And then I proceeded to not sweat for the whole game. Yeah, I was scared. What is happening to me?
He can't control what the retailers like resell it for. It's like the same concept of like sometimes you see at the beach like someone that buys a bunch of water bottles from Costco and then they sell like each bottle for like $3-4 like out of a cooler kind of situation.
Yes.
You gotta hustle to make that money.
Oh, real quick. You know those giant turtle mausoleums that walk around?
Sure.
I copied, apparently you can copy the DLC like boss souls and whatever. So we can actually get both of these things. And I want to do that for this because look, we get double
Rolana's
moon
twin blades.
And the swords. We didn't even think about it. Why would we not think about it?
But you did now.
Well, now that I remember.
I'm glad you're remembering and not forgoing. It's important.
Let's hit up one of those turtle things so that we can buy the double moon, because that would be cool. That's probably something that we could use right away. So let's see, where can we go? Anywhere where I put like a dog? That's where one of the turtles is. I just have to remember where they all are. Or like a place where I can get to one easily.
Speaking of like marketing and stuff, we actually did make an announcement for our Glop merch over the weekend.
Yes, we did.
Or over the past couple of days. Basically, our spring storefront is going to be coming to a close as of the end of June. We did post it in Discord. Yeah. It was in July, like when we, like our first anniversary, we started using spring and released our first anniversary design. And since then, we've had 5 different designs that have gone through that store, plus other stuff for like the holidays, Valentine's Day, Christmas, and things. So it's, you know, kind of, it's bittersweet. That's what it is. Yeah, we're ready to move on and try something else, and yeah, a little update there.
Yeah, man, you think you're gonna have something forever, you know, and then
you don't.
For reasons.
I don't know. It's been hitting us in the feels.
Kind of feels. I know it might sound silly, but but for us, I don't know, it feels a little personal.
But like, thank you to everyone over the years who have like purchased a bit of glob history and like the different designs over the years. We have so many pictures of stuff like kids or babies wearing like the glob onesies, even like the first design we ever had, the Toad Man, which like you know, that was used earlier as an emoji here, which was also a piece of merch. There's just been so much history there, and like it's saying goodbye, but like merch isn't gone forever. We're still cooking up something. We don't know if it's going to be done in time for the anniversary, but we shall see.
Yeah. I gotta get over to this thing before it blows me up. Oh, but before we do that, let me hit this. I need to hit this Grace.
The last day to purchase from the current store with like the old staple designs is going to be on June 30th, which is the last day of this month, I believe.
That's just in a couple days.
Yeah, like on Sunday. And that's it. Then it will be deleted, removed, shut down forevers.
Ouch.
Which I just remembered we have to also remove it from our website because we have it linked.
Oh, right. That's one of the woes of running your own website.
There's only a couple of staple designs right now. Like, there's no... Like, usually we did limited time sales for special occasions like anniversaries and holidays. So, it's kind of just... Yeah.
Ooh, gotta get away from that. But thanks for asking.
Yeah.
We're gonna be... We're cooking some stuff up. We're gonna be handling things a little differently in the future.
Especially since we've learned from this experience so far.
Yeah. Is it falling down yet? No. No! Torrent! He got stepped on.
And yeah, we do a lot of free like sticker giveaways and stuff. We have done that in the past. I'm glad you guys hold on to those as long as you live. That's really sweet. We'll have a couple more giveaways coming up in July with our anniversary festivities, so look out for those.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's nice to get back into the creative seat a bit when it comes to something that's like, you know, fun and cute.
Yeah.
I'm not having to make an infographic about something soul draining.
We actually haven't had an infographic request in a while. I think everybody just wants videos now.
Yeah, but like, motion graphics is kind of what I mean.
Gotcha. Sorry. I was like,
okay.
what are you talking about? We haven't had them.
That kind of style.
We used to do infographics regularly for one of our clients, and it was like, really, like, it's boring. Like, it takes a lot, I think, creatively to condense information in an effective but still pretty way.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
I brought your sister back.
Oh, young yet towering sister of ours, let the birthing droplet in and create life for us, for all the Albinorics. Thank you. I finally fulfilled my purpose.
Yes.
I believe the command, Kirby, is actually glob merch.
Nothing is left unfinished. I will join you in battle to the bitter
There you
end.
go.
And when the fighting is done, then you may lay me to rest. Beside Lobo, my dear wolf.
You were close, Kirby. Almost there.
Our most popular item has definitely been the Glop Squad hoodies. So like, this design isn't coming back. We might do another iteration of Glop Squad because this is actually the second iteration of Glob Squad hoodies. We've had 2 so far.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Pika is the only one who has one of both. But there's others who have like one or the other.
You know what's like super OG? Did you all know that we used to have like our channel's profile picture originally did not have the globs.
Correct.
It was something.
It was a hexagon.
It was completely different.
It was a hexagon with our colors that we still have today, but it had like an ND and our little like Triforce heart situation going on it, kind of.
It was very cute, but just very
just
different.
Yeah. We actually in Discord when we made the announcement, we put like together a little collage of the different like designs over the years that have gone through Spring, formerly Teespring. So it's interesting to see, because like we were actually looking like at all of our old files of like the different like stickers, merch, all like that we've ever released, and we have so many different designs. Because for those that don't know, like our globs that we create immersing ourselves into different games, including like the the Soulsborne ones that you see on the overlay right now, every single month we create new stickers or magnets or something that we send out like to our patrons on our goodie level tier. And then merch like clothing, apparel, backpacks, stuff like that. Like that's all on Teespring. So all of that's going to be switched up and mixed up soon.
Oh man, yeah, it's a, I don't know, feels very, like there's a shift, you know?
Yeah, we definitely feel it. Like things, we're not the same people we were when we started this channel, you know?
No.
So we've been changing, we've been evolving, and like there's certain things that we enjoy more than others, and like, I don't know, just along with that growth of ourselves in this journey, we want to shift accordingly, and hopefully everyone's cool with that.
You'd like to
We
think
all
so.
evolve and grow together.
Yeah.
Boxboy has a screenshot with that somewhere, because of course he does.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Okay, let's see what this Jagged Peak nonsense is all about. I'm not going to be
The
defensive.
Brahmin brothers and sisters, the great Glob Jobin.
Glob Jamin. That's
I
wonderful.
still like, oh, man, I love Glob Jamin. It's so delicious.
Right? It's if anyone doesn't know, gulab jamun is a sweet Indian dessert. It usually, does it always come in ball form?
Yeah, sometimes they do other shapes, like rounded, like spherical kind of things.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's quite
I prefer
delicious.
the ball. It's kind of like a donut, but then like soaked
Like
in
a donut
this
hole.
delicious rose saffron
Like
like
a donut
syrup.
hole if it were made of cake.
Yeah, like a
Yeah,
cakey donut
yeah.
hole. It's fried. It's then soaked in this deliciousness, and it's really, really good.
It is also really, really delicious.
If you ever find yourself in an Indian restaurant and they have it, definitely do yourself a favor and order some.
Give it a try. You won't dislike it.
If
I
you
think
like
it's
dessert, I think you'll like it.
Yeah, I think it's undislikable.
I have never met anyone that doesn't like it. Some people will say like it's too sweet for them, but they still like it.
They'll
Like
eat less then.
yeah, exactly. Like eat one, maybe not three.
Get out of my face.
And Kessler, you are a content creator.
Let's go. Shout out to Kessler for creating content.
Remember when Kessler had multiple channels?
I do remember.
He used to do like TV, movie content as well as gaming content.
I remember when Kessler was on Twitch.
That too. We actually saw him play Life is Strange True Colors on Switch. Well, now Twitch.
Not all of it though, because spoilers.
Right, yeah, we just saw a little bit.
Let's see. What else do I need up here? I need that little ring. Where is it? There it is. And then, oh right, we didn't buy the stuff. We gotta go buy the stuff. Double moon, here we come. I hope it's good.
It's gotta be. It's double the fun.
Exactly. There it is. What is this one? Carrion light greatsword embedded with the blue glintstone. Weapon of Rolana, the Twin Moon Knight. 2 swords as a single armament. When two-handing, a straight sword engraved with golden flame will be carried in the left hand. Here and here alone, where moon and fire ever together. Cool. And then we get to buff ourselves and do some of that crazy stuff that she was doing. And then Rolana's Twin Moons, Sorcery of Rolana, associated with a Carrion princess. Incarnate overlapping twin moons which strike the ground one after the other, violently shaking the earth with moonlight. In her childhood, she and her elder sister, Renala, met these moons, overlapping as though nestled against one another. Hey, thanks, Pika.
I've been busy, but what's up?
Just learning more about the lore of these spellcasters. Rolana, Renala, sisters. This is the full moon queen is Renala. So her sister is this knight. That's pretty cool.
And Pika, thank you so much for being a member for 11 months. You're almost at 1 year. Crazy.
Can't believe it. Time flies. Oh, we can buy her stuff too, but we can't afford it right now. That's cool. Let's get this.
We're
one at
hoping
least.
we'll put out more shorts and videos and stuff in In July.
That's the idea.
Yep.
Okay, let's change our
I know
equipment.
June's been pretty barren.
Certainly
but
has felt
it's
that
just
way.
been, we don't want to burn out. We'd rather continue stream and be healthy and not tired all the time than like burning ourselves out, especially this close to anniversary and everything else going on. It's also my birthday soon, so that's crazy.
Can you believe it?
I remember, so one of our clients, we have calls every Tuesdays and Thursdays with them, and they were like, hey, like, next week, let's take off for 4th of July. And I was like, 4th of July? What are you talking about? Like, I didn't realize July was already here.
Guess that's what they're talking about.
Yeah, they're talking about Independence Day, and it's on a Thursday, I think?
Thursday
I was
is
actually
pretty dang soon.
I was actually thinking if you wanted to do a longer stream that day as well, because it's Independence Day, like, starting early. That's actually like 1 week and a day, like from tomorrow will be 1 week.
I think starting early would be better than going later.
Because like if everyone's taking the break for the day anyways, might as well.
All right, let's see if we can beat this boss, and then I think that'll be it for today. Since we're on the subject of streams and durations and all that.
Yeah. And Pika, what's happening with the merch store is that our spring storefront is shutting down at the end of June.
Yes.
We're cooking up something else that we're hoping is done and ready for the anniversary, but we shall see. Things have been a lot lately, trying to get everything done for anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
Which we're still like not sure if we're going to be releasing any like merch exclusively for the anniversary this year. Kind of shifting and mixing things up in that sense as well, right, Doza?
Yeah.
So like there will be something, but we'll get to that soon enough. I mean, July's next week, so we have we're like 2-3 weeks away till anniversary. But mark your calendars, because July 16th, we are doing a long stream on that day for our 6th anniversary party, which will be lots of fun, playing a lot of fan favorites, playing with gamer stuff, or playing with clubs, viewers, all that stuff, where we'll switch through like we did last year. Traditions alive. Yeah.
Gotta keep them going.
I think we may do a birthday stream on my birthday, which would be Tuesday before the anniversary. Potentially. But thank you, Andrew. I appreciate the early birthday. It's almost birthday month. We love celebrating here.
We sure do.
Doza the other day was like, I can make you a cake this year. And I was like, that's really sweet, but we have a lot going on. But then he was like, but I made a cake for Paper Mario. Like, I'd truly make a cake for you.
It's something that I am capable of. You know, like it's not that difficult. I want to make sure that we summon this guy for this.
Mario Kart, thank you so much for that. Your shorts are amazing. You always add a bit of darkness with a weird song at the end. But darkness was wrong. It was dankness.
Oh,
like
dankness.
It was a typo. But I read darkness first. I was like, okay. Hey, look, John Darksoul.
John Darksoul.
Who is John Darksoul?
Some random dude with a weapon.
Is this who Comfy met yesterday?
It's probably not the exact same guy.
No, he said John Darksoul.
I know he said John Darksoul.
Wait, he said John Elden Ring.
John Elden Ring, not
So this is John Darksoul. These are different people.
I said John Darksoul. He said John Elden Ring.
This is crazy.
These are all different players. Every single one of them looks completely different, which you love to see. Where the heck is this guy?
Have fun house sitting, Pika.
Oh yes.
I've done
Good
the whole
gig.
house sitting thing before. It is a good gig. I keep the plants alive.
I mean,
I felt like that was the main thing that I did.
that is probably
But it was
the
nice
hardest.
getting a break from my
That
family.
and making sure everything is locked, and that nothing
Yeah.
falls over and breaks.
Andrew likes the John names.
They are pretty funny. I like it especially when it's applicable to other games, because then it's like I kind of feel like it originated in the Souls community. It probably didn't, but it's the first that I heard it. Summons Drake Warrigon from his sign. Where the hell is his sign?
John's Splatoon was the thing for a while.
Does anybody know where this guy's
Oh, you're going to be
summon sign
taking care of
is?
Silas? That's the only pet of Potatoes that I know, and it's a cat.
Oftentimes I'll hear in the background of Potato streams like some kind of squawk.
John Devil May Cry.
John Devil May Cry, yeah.
You hear a bird?
I feel like I hear a bird. It sounds
Does
like a
Potato
squawk.
have a bird?
I don't think he does.
Come on, let's go to the mall tomorrow. Nice. Are you looking for anything in particular, or just gonna kind of window shop and find something? Hopefully.
We're just gonna get in here and see what happens.
Waiting for us to find Kendrick and Elden Ring. I don't think Kendrick's gonna be here. It's just a bunch of Drakes.
Yeah, just a lot of drakes, no Kendricks. Where is this guy's sign? Oh, I wish I knew. Do I summon him in the middle?
John Peterson was probably too long for Nintendo to name the horse.
Oh my god.
Bale the Dread. This is the one that the dude was crying about. Bale.
I
didn't
decided,
do anything. You
no,
just died.
I casted a spell instead of anything else, and he grabbed me, so I died.
Silas, his 3 dogs, Roxy, Luna, Reese, his bird, Luigi. He has a bird named Luigi?
I knew it. I knew there was
Why
a bird.
did Potato never tell us?
Potato's a very
I thought we were
secretive
close.
individual.
3 chickens and 3 ducks. That's a lot of animals, Potato. And Blue, thank you for being a member for 11 months.
Thank
and
you.
Happy Pride.
Hell yeah, let's go.
I love the profile picture for Blue. It's just like face.
It's that
It's
cat.
cute, yeah.
Is that the cat that like picks up the phone for like the Zoom call, or is there a certain sound that goes with that cat?
I don't know, but seeing it bigger like this is cute.
Right.
They're chickens and they're ducks. My bad. Oh, okay. Are they not named?
I don't know if they're named or not. Good question.
Because like everyone else, like Roxy, Luna, Reese, those are nice names. Luigi. So that's what we keep hearing on Potato Stream, the bird.
Yeah.
We thought that was you. No, I'm just kidding. Sometimes Potato's brother and Pika are on in the background, and we can hear them. Well, good luck watching all of the animals while you're house sitting. I don't think Bale is happening tonight, Doza. I'm glad we got to see
probably
him,
not.
but I feel like we should find a wrapping up place for tonight for sure.
But yeah, let's go somewhere else for a little bit and then do that. Let's end on a few micro W's instead of this L. That thing's crazy. Wow.
They are insane streams because you never know what the 3 of y'all are gonna say. While we watch it, we're like, what is going on?
Yeah, we not are always able to message in chat, so we may be lurking and y'all don't know it.
That's true. And it's Potato's birthday this weekend, so he's been doing a bunch of birthday streams as well.
I'm gonna kick this thing's ass right here.
Comfy says, show me where to head for that boss and I'll be posted up ready to help next time.
Oh, this is melee. Okay, I'll show you. We can definitely co-op this if you'd like. I would love to co-op the bosses. I don't want to co-op with randos because they'll die.
But Comfy, yes.
Comfy, yes. So, okay, you need to... Here's the path. And this is going to be immortalized in stream, so you can come back whenever. Basically, from, like, the 3 paths cross, or you can even start here at Scorched Ruins, head down to the right. There's going to be a cave in here. Dragon's Pit. Make your way out of the Dragon's Pit. Go down to this water area. Go around. Go across the bridge. You're gonna get some like story stuff. Go here. Don't forget to talk to this guy, I guess. I don't know. And then just keep climbing upward until you get to here. And then you're basically there. You just take a bunch of like spirit geysers all the way to the top of the peak and you're done.
I didn't want to interrupt you, but Comfy said, damn wait, the southernmost grace I have is Gravesite Plain. Where is that? For reference.
Hey, I have a little marker here. I don't remember why.
And Uber, yeah, this map is huge for a DLC, isn't it? Scroll all the way out so they can see.
We only need like,
Look
what,
at
2 more
that.
map pieces?
I think we only need 2 more, maybe
There's
3
one
more.
here.
It could be 3 more.
I imagine this will spit out somehow to the left. And then, yeah, unless there's like another one in the sky. Like imagine cloud level like it's Mario. And then there's one over here. So another map. This is what today's goal was. Like the second half of the stream was get to this map fragment.
And we didn't do it.
We didn't do that. We ended up on a giant stormy peak.
But we found Bale.
Yeah.
The dragon.
So tomorrow we'll see if we fight Bale. Maybe we don't. I do want to check out this area because this area looks really cool.
And then Friday we're probably going to do that shadow area, right?
The Shadow Keep. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the next like
we
main.
hear it's a lot.
It feels like it's the main next story area.
And then next week we'll do 2 long streams of Elden Ring on the 4th and the 5th, because 4th is Independence Day here in the US, so we'll have the day off, and then the 5th being Friday.
Yes.
So lots of Elden Ring ahead. We hope you guys are ready. What are you doing here? You just wanted to do that, I guess. Okay. All right.
That's cool.
But that is it for us for tonight.
Yes, let me go sit back down where it's safe.
Yes. Yeah. We don't want to be in the middle of nowhere and die.
We're too beautiful to die.
Yeah, we just got this outfit today. I kind of miss the white outfit a little bit that we had yesterday, but you know.
I mean, we can always switch it up.
No, we're good for now.
Okay, and you get the red outfit like it's in the south in general.
In case you're looking,
somewhere
yeah.
around. Actually, it's right here.
And thank you all for hanging out with us. It was fun.
Yeah, it was.
We'll be back tomorrow with more work having been done, so we can just chill and not be stressed.
Maybe we're gonna get some more drip. It'd be cool if we got even more drip.
And hopefully you can join us for some future streams, Uber. But yeah, we have to call it for work for tonight.
I just realized, like, I changed my monitor's input because I forgot that
He turned off his monitor, so now we cannot end the stream. Now he has to wait for the monitor to come back, and
So,
we're
like,
just gonna sit
the
here
monitor
and
has to
chill.
figure out that like I did an oopsie.
It's still not coming back, so we're gonna be here for a minute.
No. There's another way to switch. There's whoopsies. I was like, oh, we're playing on the Nintendo Switch, guys. I got it. It's just a little behind the scenes detail. It doesn't really matter. But anyways, yes, thank you guys for hanging out with us. We're gonna do a nice little.
Doza just trying to repeat himself as he's trying
Nope.
to find this end stream button.
Nope, I figured it out. Hi, everybody.